Kicking off shortly here. All right. Hey, I do not know, excuse me, what just happened there. Chef, do you have audio from me, buddy?
Yes, I do.
All right. Not real sure what happened there. It didn't seem like we had any sound at, whoa, sorry about that. Did not seem like we had any sound at all on the intro. So I just want to double check and make sure that we have audio from the listeners today and the viewers. If anybody out there could just let us know, make sure you guys can hear us. Audio's good. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right. Well, hey, welcome into the live stream. It is going to be the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals kicking off here at about 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 28 minutes and 21 seconds to go before the Detroit Lions take on this team. So we got about 28 minutes here to kind of recap what we see with the Detroit Lions and what's happening, for this game. I put out a video not too long ago about Aiden Hutchinson potentially going to have a Tampa 2 style of game today. He has a great potential to see major increase in sack totals again today. So Lions inactives, let's start there. Came out about an hour ago. The full list, as soon as I can get it up. Where is it? Sometimes Tim 20man posts things that just don't make sense. There's like nothing. There's no graphic in it. I don't know why there's no graphic. Still no graphic. Where is it? Do you have the list in front of you?
No, I'm trying to pull up the chat.
I'll just go to a different site. 1 second. Okay, inactives. You have Alex Anzalone's a big one. Lions are going to be without him. Obviously, another healthy scratch is James Houston. He has not been injured all week. James is on the bubble, man. I thought this guy was going to be able to bounce back this year, especially with having DJ Reader around. And he's clearly on the bubble for not even going to, be on this team probably by year's end. He could be a trade candidate come deadline, but I just don't know what he's really worth. Another healthy scratch, Giovanni Manu. Melly Mel, safety, Ifeatu Melifonwu, he is still out. Ennis Rakestraw's out for his second game. Colby Sorsdahl, this one's a bit interesting to me. I mean, I know we're healthy going into this game, but I mean, who else do you have at tackle, outside of Skipper and Sorsdahl? I mean, you don't have him now either. Or Manu. That's kind of weird to me. And Isaiah Williams out for his second game due to the abdomen issue. I'm beginning to wonder if the writing's on the wall for Colby Sorsdahl. Here's the biggest news of the day. Calvin Beachum. I did a video, like I said, a little over an hour ago before this list was going to come out. And what I was hearing is that he was out for sure. and I didn't report that exactly. I wasn't going to because I'm not supposed to. But anyway, that he was going to be out for sure, and he's out, which means Aiden Hutchinson is going to be going up against a third string tackle again. That is going to open up the door big time for him. But is it going to hurt him today? That's the question. Is he going to be able to play disciplined? Or is he going to see all these sack numbers in front of him today and just get a little bit jumpy? Linebacker Victor, not even going to pronounce his last name, Victor D, he's out. Center John Gaines, cornerback Darren Hall, linebacker Jesse Lucetta, tight end Travis Vokolek, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and wide receiver Xavier Weaver, all out or healthy scratches for the Cardinals. But the big one, Calvin Beachum. So what do you think here, Chef? Do you think that Aiden's going to go off again today? No, hold on. Let's mute that before we get closed down. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Aiden just has to make sure that he remembers not to just charge up field. He got in trouble a few times with Baker Mayfield last week. So he's just got to make sure that he maintains, gap control and awareness while he's rushing. He has to choose the right rushing lanes. Kyler Murray is going to create a different set of challenges than Baker Mayfield. He's much more mobile. He's much more shifty. He's much more slippery in the pocket. So I don't know. I hope that he has that type of game. He's definitely going to get the pressure numbers. I don't know if he gets the sack numbers just because it's Kyler Murray.
Well, I don't know if we're going to get the numbers that we need to today because we don't do a lot of these live streams, or at least I don't. But we need to get our numbers up. We're trying to give away a Jameson Williams jersey today. So if you guys want to get in on this, we got to share the stream. We got to like the stream. We've got to get it out there, get more people involved. We also have the raffle up today for another Jameson jersey. So we've got to get over 100 viewers throughout this stream today. We're going to give away a JMO jersey. And it's on you guys. If you want to help out, just share it to your socials, tell some friends, tell them what's going on, get in, get the action going. And then, of course, the Rocked On Cancer Foundation will also do another Jameson jersey for the raffle. And then every $250 that we bring in today, we'll also donate a mini helmet to the Uperman tailgate for Megan Stefanski's charity, which is the EUP Hospice up in the Upper Peninsula. So we're trying to do our work here while the Lions are doing their work on the field. We're trying to help out our communities and stay involved the best we can. So inactives for me, like this is healthy for the Lions. I mean, it's a big loss with Alex Anzalone. This one worries me a lot. And that's because the best linebacker we have at controlling, or at least having an opportunity to control what these mobile quarterbacks are doing, has been Alex. He has been the most important figure in the middle of this defense. So for me, that's the biggest loss today. So I've got to see Aiden stay really disciplined. And to your point, the gap integrity, right? Your rushing lanes, they've got it. He's got to stay under control. If he gets too far behind Kyler Murray, Kyler's going to gash us. If he can just penetrate, I think they're probably going to put him more out in the wide 9 today, honestly. Mm-hmm. Give him a better angle at Kyler, but once DJ Reader and Ali McNeil are able to get the pressure up the middle, I mean, you know as well as I do that that's going to force a quarterback left or right. You take him off of his spot, and if Aiden's too far back, well, that means he can step right and then right through that hole, and he's gone. So it's going to be big to see who steps up in Anzalone's place today. Take a look at the depth chart here, and
it's going to have to be Jack Campbell.
Yeah, I mean, well, Jack he's gonna have to be the one calling the plays today. He's gonna be the green dot more than likely. But who are we gonna put out there? As far as Sam, or are we gonna move Barnes around to the other side? Is Rodrigo gonna get the start today? What is gonna happen here on this defense with Anzalone? We really haven't had this happen a whole lot in the last 3 seasons since Alex has been with the team. He's been pretty consistent at playing, but right now our backup linebacker is Malcolm Rodriguez right behind Alex. You've also got Trevor Nowaski in, so he's probably going to get some time today. Ben Nyman's going to get some time today. Jack's why is he listed as the will linebacker? Does that make it?
As a will linebacker?
Jack is on ESPN. He's listed as a will, not a Mike.
I mean, Aaron Glenn said he was the Mike, so I don't know.
I guess ESPN just forgot the assignment today, huh?
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, let's talk about some of the game statistics here and kind of what's going on in front of us. So Aiden Hutchinson is going to have a big day today. Aiden Hutchinson leads the league with 5.5 sacks after 2 weeks, despite generating 11 pressures. He's 5.5 sacks on 11. I mean, that's incredible, right? 50% sack conversion rate is the second highest among all defenders with at least 5 pressures. Patrick Jones, the second, is at 80% right now. Hutchinson has generated 94 pressures since the start of last season. That doesn't make any sense to me.
No, because he
finished with 102.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So since the start of last season, I don't know. Hey, this is what the NFL is reporting. But since the start of last season, anyway, the 6th most among edge rushers with at least 250 pass rushes. Now move on to the Cardinals here. Their rookie Marvin Harrison Jr. wearing number 18 today. That's his numbers. Pay attention to it. You might hear it a few times. Hopefully not. The Cardinals have used 13 personnel on 23 of their 122 offensive plays this season, 19%. Second highest in the NFL behind only the Steelers, 23%. The Cardinals have averaged 7.3 yards per play out of 13 personnel and scored 3 total touchdowns off of that scheme alignment. Now, the rest of the NFL combined have averaged only 3.6 yards per play and scored just 1 total touchdown. The entire league. After a very quiet week in week 1, Marvin Harrison Jr. exploded in week 2, catching 4 of 8 targets, 130 yards, and 2 TDs, with both touchdowns coming on plays when the Cardinals were in 13 personnel. So it's very interesting. 13 personnel is going to be what? You've got 2 tight ends, but 2 running backs.
And 3 tight ends.
There's 3 tight ends, 1 running back, and 1 wide receiver, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. So if he's doing the work in the 13 personnel, I mean, I think it's pretty easy to understand what's going on there. You know, they're going to be going to him early and often, more than likely on the 13 personnel calls.
Well, hopefully you hear his name quite often. Incomplete. They were trying to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr., but Terrion Arnold had good coverage, or Carlton Davis had good coverage. You know, that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear anything about big gains or, you know.
Well, that would be nice. Now on the Lions' offensive side of the ball, the Lions have scored the highest rushing success rate, 55.2%, after the first 2 games, despite rushing just 18 yards over expected, the 16th most in the NFL. They have also faced a light box on just 36% of carries, the 5th lowest rate in the NFL. So essentially what this means is they're getting a stacked box on just about every play, which is, I mean, it's not good when you're trying to run the ball. So I've heard quite a few people, talking about the Lions needing to run the ball. They've tried, but when the box is stacked against you, sometimes it doesn't make sense to run the ball into a brick wall every single play that's going to go nowhere. So I think it is
55 times.
What's that?
I said you can't throw it 55 times.
No, you can't. You can't do that either. You can't. Now, I felt that was a little egregious on Ben Johnson's behalf, but at least it makes sense now as to why the Lions haven't been able to run the ball as effectively as I'm sure that they would have liked to. Having a stacked box is it's not easy, especially in the NFL. So while the Cardinals have allowed the 3rd fewest rushing yards over expected, minus 45, which means their run defense has been pretty good, they have also given up the 4th highest rushing success rate at 49.1%. Chef, I expect the Lions offensive line to come out like a man apart today. Like all of them, I expect them to really step up today. What would you say? I don't know if we have any over unders. I haven't pulled any out, on the Lions yet. But what would you say would be a good day on the ground today if all things are working well?
I mean, I expect them to come out and establish the run to open up the pass. I expect them to lean heavily into the play action game. So definitely, I'm gonna say they need to get over 100 yards rushing today. I just want to
Right.
see them very committed to it, and making sure to maybe even overcorrect, and just get back to Lions football.
That would be nice to get back to Lions football. It would really be nice. We could really use it. We could really use a good bounce back week and on the road. So I don't know about you, but when the Lions are on the road, yeah, I spoke about it the other day, but this is a good time for them to reset, right? They don't have to worry about the home crowd. They had 2 games at home. They dropped an ugly one, and ugly, I mean, from many respects, right? Dan Campbell kind of blew it for a second there. Had a couple of bad calls. Ben Johnson, and then of course, a smattering of Lions players didn't have the greatest of games. So now you get a chance to kind of just zone it all out. You get to be a team and travel and just kind of take care of you for a moment, right? This is a good opportunity for the Lions to go on the road and just focus on football. Problem is, there's going to be a sea of blue out there in Glendale because we travel very, very, very well. And there's a lot of Michiganders that live out in that area during the wintertime. And I expected a few of them probably went out there a little early to enjoy the game in Glendale today. So, that'd be great to have, fans there rooting you on, but they still get their moments alone, right? They don't have a bunch of family beating down their doors while they're at home, and they get to just focus on themselves and football. I'm expecting them to have a big bounce back win today. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy unless Kyler Murray makes it easy, and I don't expect that to happen. So, what are your overall thoughts? I'm going to try to pull up some passing, expected over-unders here on the day.
Mhm. I mean, my overall thoughts, man, is I've heard about this needing to, is it a must win game? I think it's a must win game if you're talking about playoff seeding. Other than that, it's not a must win game. I mean, you definitely want to beat your NFC opponents when you're trying to get the number 1 seed, but just get back in the winning column. I mean, we're 1-1. Um, I feel like if we go down 1-2, the sky will be falling. The season will be over. The Lions suck again. It's
Yeah.
so I want them to get the win so we can keep the SOL fans at bay because they're coming. They're coming.
All right.
And we need to keep pace in our division.
I mean, there's the biggest thing I think you said out of that is fans are going to think the sky is falling. And it won't be. Even if we go down 2, look, there's still teams that have won plenty of games, down 2 games early in the season. Shout out to Talk Sports there, Lions Talk by Chad Sports, Mike Kimber. Looks like he's trying to help out the stream a little bit today. So, Mike, we are giving away a JMO jersey and doing the Rock Down Cancer Foundation raffle for a JMO jersey. So if you want to help push it, that's what we're pushing today. Appreciate you guys joining us today. You can check out the Buy Me a Coffee /Rockdown. There's a link up there at the very top under the Q&A. If you guys want to help out and push that would be wonderful. Help out cancer warriors and cancer survivors each and every day. That is our goal. Appreciate you guys joining us today. So if you can see on the bottom of the screen, I'm trying to put in some of these. So Jared Goff, I don't think you can see him. Here we go. Jared Goff.
Let me grab this so I can change the channel. 1 second.
Yeah, go for it. So Jared Goff is expected to be plus or minus 261.5 on passing today. I don't know that he's going to have to pass, for 300 yards today. I would go with the over on this. Or I'm sorry, the under, to be honest with you. I don't think that Jared Goff is going to want to put himself into a position of having to throw the ball a ton today. I think they're going to try to run the ball as effectively and as efficiently as they can. With that said, Kyler Murray, I think that he's going to have to put up the ball a ton today. I don't think that James Conner, as good as he has been and as good as he is, I don't think that he's going to have a chance to really get loose today. I don't think that Conner's going to run for more than 65 yards. Now, combined, you might see 100 yards from the Cardinals on the ground between him and Murray and others. I just don't see any one player for the Arizona Cardinals having more than 65 yards on the ground, which is good. The Lions haven't let up 100 yards rushing to any running back yet this season, and I don't think it's going to start today. And because of that, Kyler Murray is going to have to put up the ball, which could help us. But then again, Terry and Arnold has been getting some pretty rough ticky-tack penalties. I hope it does not. Take away his aggression today. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to stay aggressive and stay hip to hip with these guys, but at some point your confidence gets bent a little bit, and I hope that's not today.
I mean, he's got to play his game, and for doing it so long, I don't think if you try to switch it up, you're going to make more mistakes. You're going to blow coverages. So I think the message to him from the coaches has been, you must play your game. Okay.
Right.
You're getting flagged for breathing. Okay. So eventually it's going to have to, regress to the mean, and they're going to have to stop calling things like, Terrion looked at the receiver. That's a penalty. We got to stop that.
Yeah. What did I see today? So he gets fined. He gets fined for a face mask, and I went back and tried to find that exact play.
Yeah,
I didn't. Face mask. Yeah, but did it happen after or during the tackle?
Yes.
So how is it a face mask if it's happening during the tackle?
Because he grabbed his face mask. I mean, I think.
I thought it was more. I thought it was more during the process of the tackle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he tried to grab him and he got a bunch of face mask, and I think someone else cleaned up the tackle, but it was clear. It was egregious.
Well, it's just another feather in his hat, I guess, for the week, man. He's had a rough go at it. I couldn't find the play, but it is what it is. He's got to stay himself.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying something. Go ahead.
No. I said I remember it happening, but yeah, I agree. He just has to stay himself. He has to play his game. You can't worry about, all that other stuff. Can't worry about the refs.
All right, I got to get this game up on my other screen here.
Yeah, they kick off in what? About 10 minutes, 8 minutes here.
Yeah, it says 8 minutes, but it should be on by now. I don't know why it's not on this Fox app. I'm trying to watch it on today. It's probably a mistake.
Yeah, I don't even have it on my Game Pass app. I have to go to the actual schedule.
Oh, until I can figure out how to get all this stuff up on I almost need a second computer is what I need. So I can have everything up on the you know what? There's a good idea. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my laptop.
All right.
You take it away.
All right, so we got some regulars here in the chat. We've got some new people with the raids. I didn't even know you guys did raids on YouTube. I thought that was kind of a Twitch thing. So shout out Steve K, shout out Trace, shout out CT Squid, aka Card Camich. Shout out J Rod. Who else we have? We have Cheddarman 95 is here. Chrome is here. Aaron Richardson is here. Donnie M is here. Saint Simeon. We got Celine 313. What up, though? All right. So if I missed anyone, I didn't miss you on purpose. So what are you guys expecting in this game? What do you think is going to happen? What's going on, Will? What are your predictions for the game? Rushing yards, touchdowns, score, who wins? Yes, Eric, I watched that game on Red Zone. Caleb Williams looks dreadful. He's a dreadful sight.
Hey, so I want to shout out.
Unfortunately,
Hey,
the Packers won though.
real quick, I want to shout out all these Raiders, man. We got some Raiders in here, courtesy of Mike there. We got
Not Las
Latasha.
Vegas Raiders.
What's that?
Not
Yes.
Las Vegas Raiders.
Not the Las Vegas Raiders, but Joseph Trost is in the house. We got Brandon Hurt, CT Squid. Who else is in here? And of course, we got our channel members, Trace and Eric Ritabaki, Uperlights, Steve K, all moderators helping us out today, aka Carnage in the house. Aquatic Nomad, that's a cool name, man. Aquatic Nomad, love it. Whiskey Neat, always good when I used to drink. Cheddar Man 95, welcome in here today. We got Chrome in the house. Aaron Richardson, Donnie M. We got Saint Simeon. James Howarth, welcome in. Of course, we got Lauren McQuaig, man, one of the oldies and always a goodie. Dude's got stats for days.
Mr. Morale Torrentino is here.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Van Valkenburg, J-Rod. More members and Shadow Viper 619 in the house. Welcome in, everybody. And, of course, appreciate all the help there from the Raiders.
Celine 313.
Last time I had a bunch of Raiders, it was when the Ball Army came in and tried to they raided me. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's good. Raids are good. I was telling them before, I thought raids were kind of like a Twitch thing, but we're gonna make it a YouTube thing now.
I don't know enough about Twitch. Like, should we be streaming on Twitch too?
It might be late in the game, but yeah, it could set it up. But Twitch has like a raid feature. Like you can end your stream and just like send your entire audience to someone else's stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that's why I was saying I didn't know they did them on YouTube because Twitch has it built in.
So there's a way you can do it here too, and that's where if you do a redirect,
okay,
you could probably redirect someone to someone else, to your people to that channel. There's a good way of doing it that way. And I don't know if it works, but
you have to set that up beforehand, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
So I will not have game audio, just so you guys know. We tried to get it on, and I can't hear Chef. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need someone smarter than me, and I'm not that smart when it comes to OBS. I literally just learned it a couple of months ago. So once I figure out how to bring in the game audio, which will not be today, we'll get it fixed at some point. So you get a lot of commentary today. I'm going to take the first quarter, assuming I can get the game up in time.
Yeah, I got it up over here. It's just waiting.
It just says on NFL Plus that the game is going to start at kickoff.
Yeah.
So they're not going to give us...
They're pretty spotty with those services. Sometimes you'll get a full preview of the game, and sometimes you'll get it right at kickoff.
Well, when I used to have cable, I mean, you watch it on Fox, and you would get all the Fox stuff going on, and
yeah.
All right, here we go. I got it up on the Fox channel now. Aiden's gonna have a big day today. I'm telling you guys, he's gonna have a big day. He's got to be licking his chops going up against another third/fourth string offensive tackle here. Mark Schlereth, man, he's good. We might get some independent commentary today, even though we're not going to be able to hear it all. I probably should have put a earbud in. And the phone line will be open, so let me put the number in the chat. If you guys want to call in and talk about some things today, during the game. What I'll do is this. You guys call in. You make your statement. I'll just welcome you in. You call in and say, hey, this is what I did like, or whatever it is. 30 seconds, and then we'll answer it off air. Okay? So I'll put the number in the chat. Trying to add something new every time we do something here. Be interesting to hear what Schlereth is saying right now. So anyway, let me get this.
His lips moving.
Yeah, right. Let me get this one more matchup insight in here. Kyler Murray versus the Lions defense. So Kyler Murray has completed every one of his 5 deep passes against the Rams in week 2 after failing to complete any such passes in week 1. Now, last season, Murray completed 7 total deep passes across 8 games played. Of Murray's 12 deep completions since the start of last season, 8 of them have come against single high safety coverages. Now, that is something that has me a little bit worried because the Lions have been rolling to a single high safety coverage far too often, but that also means that we're rolling extra DBs in down into the box trying to contain the run. Are we going to have to do that today? Probably, because we're trying to contain Kyler Murray. So the fact that he's completing such deep passes in single high safety coverage, that to me means that Marvin Harrison might be able to get a couple of big passes today. Here we go. There's the kickoff. And that'll be right through the end zone. And it bounces forward for a touchback. So lastly on this matchup, the Lions defense has yet to allow a single deep completion this season throughout 2 weeks. Hey, that's, kudos to them. That's we're not used to that. The Lions have also utilized single high safety coverages on 70% of opposing dropbacks, the 4th highest rate in the NFL. Here we go. Lions on offense to start the game. Jared Goff is just about 136 yards shy of 30,000 career yards, and I expect him to break that today. So Goff is under center to start. You've got Skipper already in motion. Hands it off straight up the gut. Debo makes a nice cut. He's up for about 12 yards on the first play. Wow, way to go. Are we in sync?
Running the football. No, I'm a little bit behind you guys.
Okay. How far behind?
I'm about to watch the first play.
Oh, so way behind. Okay.
Yeah.
So 12 yards now. One of these days we'll figure out how to sync up too. I had to do that with Andy quite a bit. Yeah. Monty stays in. Goff is still under center. And Parker Hess is back as the H-back. St. Brown in motion. Hands it off to Demo off the right tackle. Another gain of about 5 yards.
That's 2 straight runs.
Nice work.
Establishing the run.
Charlie Heck is in for Beecham at right tackle today, says Lauren McQuaig. Hud should have a good game against him. Will, your feed is ahead of Dazn. Or DAZN. I always call it Dazn. It's DAZN.
Yeah. I'm on DAZN. Who else is on DAZN?
Lauren is. He's up in Canada, I believe, somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Donna Milliken, hey, how you doing? Hey, it was nice to meet you, by the way, at Pro Sports Zone. We have an injured player on the field. I did not catch who that was. Is that a Lion?
It looked like Skipper.
Skipper. See, you can't leave Giovanni Manu and Kobe Sorsdahl off the bus.
You gotta leave Sorsdahl off the bus.
You gotta bring Sorsdahl with you at least.
No, leave him off the bus.
I mean, the fact that he's already getting some action. So let's get your analysis right now. 2 straight runs. What are you thinking?
Who knew that the Lions would come out and try to establish the run? Who knew that the Lions would try to come out and get back to Lions football? That's my analysis. Who knew? Well, I think I knew.
Something's telling me you knew.
Yeah, I called for it. Look, if you put a turnstile out there, an airport one, not even an airport one, the ones that you have on the subway where you have to actually tap it, or put a token in. That's back in the day. But if you put one of those out there, you'd probably hold up the defensive lineman better than Kobe Sorsdahl. It would take some time for them to get back there.
Kobe hasn't been the greatest. He's still young, but he's a backup. He might just be a career backup, which means the Lions are going to be drafting some offensive tackles next year, which are going to be the most unsexy picks. But I think if you love good offense, I think an offensive tackle is the most sexy pick out there. I hate to say it. Better than a receiver, better than a running back, better than a tight end. There is nothing better than a dominant offensive lineman. Am I alone in this one? Should that be a poll question?
I think that the fans can now understand what linemen do for this football team. When you have 2,000-yard rushers, you gotta have the linemen to open up the holes for them.
Exactly. They do more good than bad on a team.
Yeah.
Oh no, Oh, wait a second here. Where's the stats from today? I'm trying to get the stats from today. Here we go.
Yeah. Then you have to look at a team like the Bears. The
Skippers
Bears thought.
Sorry, go ahead.
The Bears thought that all types of wide receivers and weapons. DeAndre Swift had 13 carries for 20 yards today. They don't have an offensive line. You must have one.
All right, so Skipper was back up after the play. Lions ran for a third time. It was stuffed in the backfield.
Yeah.
We get you
now we got to pass on third down.
Yes, I don't like that. I don't like putting yourself in an obvious passing situation.
Yeah, because then they just pin their ears back.
Yeah, or they play in a shell coverage and they're just going to figure out a way to stomp you out. But we need to get something unique going. I mean, look, it's 3rd and 6. It's not an undoable down. Goff is back in the shotgun, takes a snap, drops back, quick fire over to the right. That is complete to Sam Laporta for the first down.
There we go.
There we go. Potts. Now that was way too wide open. But that uniqueness with the triple set on the right, you had Tim Patrick, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Sam Laporta all off on the right side of the offensive line there.
They have a very aggressive defense, so we definitely can fit some passes into the zone.
All right, it's 1st and 10. Lions are at about the 42-yard line. Jared Goff is under center, takes a snap, fires the ball over the middle, and that is Brock Wright.
There you go.
For a pickup about 4.5 yards on the play. Now, I will say that one of the issues that Jared Goff had the last couple of weeks. Now, what is this? Why does he keep doing? Why is Sam Laporta doing this gun thing? Like he's doing the trigger thing. You know what I'm saying? Do you see him keep making that hand motion?
He's got to be careful with that one.
I don't know what he's trying to signal. He must see something. But Jared Goff was holding the ball a little bit last week. Jared Goff took the snap, rolls out, is out and completed to Brock Wright again for a first down and then some. Gain of about 12 on the play. Lions are moving the ball right down the field.
All right, well, red zone time.
Yeah. Well, let's just hope that we can continue doing what we're doing right now, because these are the plays you want to see when you're down in there close. We were just outside the red zone at about the 22. Actually, they backed us all the way up to the 24. What is that all about? Anyway, Jared Goff takes a snap, hands it off to the left. Oh, Demo finds a hole, breaks right, then left, all the way up for a first down, or maybe just 1 yard shy. Nice run, Demo.
God, imagine, bro. Like, David Montgomery's a good running back when you use him.
Remember, this is a much different defensive line than we faced last week, too. So there's definitely going to be some holes.
That's true. But I did say, watching the film, that you can run it into the teeth of this defense. When you try to stretch them out wide like we were trying to do with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that's when you're going to have a problem.
Goff takes a snap, pitches it to Demo. Demo finds a hole off to the right, off to the left. He's off to the races, and he's in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Oh, wait a second. They're going to call him short back at the 1 yard line. Oh, one too many dance steps by Demo. Almost. And I apologize if we're way ahead from you guys. That's just part of the stream life.
I feel kind of like he got in on that one. I don't know, but
it almost looked like the offense picked him up and pushed him in, but let's see. Oh, no, he's down. Well, yeah, he's down. But you know what? I'm loving this aggressive defense or this aggressive offense.
First and goal.
Powers it up, and he's in for the touchdown. Demo touchdown.
Let's get it.
There we go. I forgot to cue up the sounds today. Let me see if I have them queued up. I know I had them somewhere, but let's see.
And the crazy thing about those last two plays is they didn't run it off right. So wait till Panay gets his feet wet.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun offense to watch right there.
Mm-hmm. That looked like Lions football.
Yeah, it did.
Ah.
Much different defense that we're facing, though. Much different defense. So
Tampa
quick.
Bay was very multiple, very very exotic. I get it.
Yeah. So here we go. Here's your recap. Play-by-play, which is way behind. Why is this way behind on this website of all sites? That shouldn't be possible. Here we go. So here's your play-by-play recap. Montgomery. Well, first, Skipper reported as eligible. I find that hilarious. So on 1st and 10 at the 30, Montgomery takes it off the right tackle for 6 yards. There was a timeout that was called. Skipper was injured on the play. He did come back. He was fine. Lions then handed off again. Montgomery to left tackle. He lost 2 yards on the play. Sam Laporta caught a pass for 12. Brock Wright caught a pass for 8. Brock Wright caught a pass for 11. Montgomery ran up the middle for 9. Montgomery off the left tackle for 14. Montgomery up the middle for a 1-yard touchdown. I feel like I'm missing a play in here somewhere. And it was Montgomery's first one for 11 yards. So pretty balanced. I mean, we ran the ball a lot, but it's fairly balanced.
Well, there is one issue. There was one issue with that drive.
I'm still trying to find it.
JMO's a bust.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't catch any passes.
All right. So, all right. Let's talk about JMO for a minute. It's been 2 weeks, right? He's had one really good game.
He's averaging 100 yards a game.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, how many other players are averaging 100 yards a game?
He was number 2.
Yeah, but how many other receivers are averaging 100 yards right now?
Right now, after today, I don't know, but he was second in the league.
What I would say is he's had a great start to his season. I'm not poo-pooing JMO. He had a great start to his season. He needs to continue it. But you know what? Some weeks we're not going to see JMO a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Actually, that wasn't even a shot at you. Some jackass commented on one of my videos telling me that JMO is nothing but fast and he would be the third or fourth receiver on a good team. And it's just like, okay, so JMO is running a complete route tree. And are the Lions no longer a good team?
Yeah, okay. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, the Lions are definitely a good team. So JMO, look, he's got a little bit of work left to do, right? We just got to see consistency. That's all. Yeah, that's all we got to see. He's already shown. I mean, what an incredible improvement by JMO year over year. I mean, those kind of improvements don't happen for everybody. Yeah. And he stood up on his own business to get the work in the offseason and to come back with no excuses. But here's where it starts up front for the Detroit Lions. Murray is about to take his offense to the offensive line and take his first snap. Can the Lions contain? This is going to be the biggest question of the day. It's now time for the defense.
He had a perfect passer rating last week.
Yes, he did. Then he hands the ball off the first time off the left side for a 1-yard gain.
Now, the Cardinals are not going to shy away from that. I don't know how long it's going to take them, but they want to establish the run because they are a big play action pass team as well.
Right. Hey, would you mind doing the Chicken Nugget Kings in the house? Would you mind doing the chat call outs? Any cool things from the call outs today from the chat?
Definitely.
I'll do it in the second quarter. We'll flip flop.
All right, no problem.
Murray takes the ball on a shotgun, passes off the left, completed to his tight end. Gain of about 8 yards. Man, Murray has a pop on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That dude has a rifle for an arm.
Murray's 5'10". Just don't underestimate him because he's 5'10".
That's a shout out to the vertically challenged people in the world.
Yep. Is it Lone McQuaig says a drive like that will force Arizona to flood the box and open up the deep threat if the Cards can't stop the run.
Oh,
It'll be a long
shoot.
day for Arizona.
Lions got an injured player already on the field. It looked like Levi Onwuzurike.
Oh, come on, Levi.
Oh, no.
Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Hold on here. I didn't catch the number.
Yeah, it looked like Levi.
Yeah, it was Levi. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, Lee, that better not be his back.
Nah, it wasn't. It looked like it was something with his leg. That's why I said hopefully it was just a cramp.
Oh, Levi. Man, just when you start to like a player again.
Hopefully he's fine. Just like Skipper was fine. So Lone McQuaig, yeah, I was gonna say that, but the game came back on when we were talking about JMO, how that type of offense is exactly what we're looking to do, because then that play action pass becomes isn't Jared Goff like top 3 at play action pass in the league?
Yes, he is. I mean, he definitely
He's
is.
pretty high up there. Yeah. So
Shout out to Justin Chase in the house, and he says that it didn't look like JMO was blocking very well on that one pass that was adjacent to him. Here's what I've seen, Justin. I don't know on every play that he does well, but
he blocks great.
JMO's pretty solid at blocking. Like, he's pretty solid. That's all he's been able to do for the first 2 years. You know, he was basically told by Dan Campbell, like, dude, you got no block, no rock, man. Like, go do it. You ain't getting the ball until you can show it. And he's done a pretty good job, but maybe on that first play there, he's just getting his feet underneath him. I don't know.
I mean, he was literally blocking until the tackle was made on Brock Wright.
Lions fan 7-6 in the house. What's happening? I don't have game audio on, so if anyone has, obviously that game on and give us an update on Levi, that'd be great.
So Salty Pork Shop says, Chef and Will this week, I don't have my on-field commentary when Will is at the game. So he wants you to be a sideline reporter. He's talked about this before.
Levi was jogging on the sideline, so that's good.
Yeah, see, told you.
I could bring some mics with me to the stadium, but it is going to be quite loud. All right.
That
Murray,
look like a bad issue.
Murray takes the snap, fires off to the right. Another 5-6 yards on that play. And Murray's kind of just jogging around a little bit. Is he got some sort of a cramp or something going on too?
Yeah, I think he's good.
I don't know. He just looks like he's kind of running around a little gimpy.
Ginger.
Yeah, a little gimpy.
Unless he came into the game with something.
All right. Oh, that's where Hutch was staying home. Hutch got beat to the outside there. Pick up by Murray about 12 yards. Hutch can't get flat-footed there.
Yeah.
He got flat-footed.
That's what we talked about.
You got to keep his legs moving.
Mm-hmm. You got to set that edge and force him inside.
Had to pump up the screen here, man. It was quite dim. All right, we got the fake. Kyler's trying to find somebody. Nobody open downfield. Stuck in the backfield. Find somebody open. Terrion Arnold with the tackle. That was Marvin Harrison with the catch for about 14 on that play.
I mean, Marvin Harrison, you got to be physical with him at the line and just have him. I mean, great closing speed by Terrion Arnold. No yak yardage allowed. But yeah, you can't allow Marvin Harrison clean releases off the line. You got to make he's going to catch it contested, but, take 5 yards instead of 14.
All right, Murray's under center. Hands off to the right side. James Conner upfield for about 4 yards on the play. I'm not liking this look right now. There's a flag on the play. Not sure where the flag looks like it's holding on Arizona. Yeah. So that's gonna back them up.
Hopefully that puts a little chink in their armor there.
So here's the one thing. Here's the one thing that I'm hoping is happening right now. I hope that Aiden is utilizing a little bit of, playing coy, right? Kind of setting these guys up by staying home, addressing the edge, not doing a whole lot of anything really. And then all of a sudden you just turn it on, right? You set them up, just like a cornerback will bait you. Mm-hmm. There we go. Oh, we almost had him. Hutch got taken down to the ground. Kyler escapes outside the pocket. He goes downfield for about 20 yards for a first down. Looks like we have another injured lion on the play.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. You got to set the edge on the dude, man. You cannot let him out of the pocket.
That looked like a safety at the very end that Kyler kind of ran into his legs, and that would have been Barnes' job to maintain. I mean, you have Wingo running all the way. Oh, that was Terrion Arnold that took a shot. You had Wingo running all the way from the left side of the defense to catch up to Murray. Wingo, of all people. Mm-hmm. Now Aiden's down on the right side. Hand off to Murray. Hand off to Connor. Hutchinson grabs him from behind the line, but he still squirts forward for about 3.
Yeah, they're filling each other out.
Yeah, so these are the types of games in the beginning where, right now it's just it's a test of endurance, right? This is a long drive. Arizona's mixing it up well right now. They're probably going to go back to a pass right here is what I would assume. 2nd and 7. And they are down in the red zone at the 15-yard line. In shotgun, he takes a snap. Pass off to the left, and that would... Oh, my goodness. That was a beautiful play to Marvin Harrison Jr. that caught the ball. He wasn't even looking. That's a perfectly timed ball. Are they going to try to call pass interference on this?
They better not.
Oh, they are.
Oh, my.
I mean, who was it on? Because Branch wasn't anywhere near him. Oh, they're calling illegal hands to the face by Marcus Davenport.
Oh, okay.
I want to see a replay, please. Let's look at it. And it was under the chin strap, man. Come on. That's weak.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, we got the fakie. And Harrison's in the end zone for a touchdown. Wow. There's a lot going on in that play. I wouldn't even know how to call it. It was like a fake, and then they ran a 360 around Murray, and it was almost like, one of those car turns where everyone's got to turn or take the lane. Roundabout. That's what it looked like, a roundabout play. You got 2 guys on Harrison, and not one of them is in front of him.
They have... I don't understand. Like, Marvin Harrison usually takes some time, and that's probably what they were expecting. because Marvin Harrison usually takes time to get up to speed, and he just took off on that route. So they probably weren't expecting it.
Well, still, if you're going to put two guys, I mean, Carlton Davis is way behind.
Yeah.
And he's got to have some more awareness there. Like when you're getting close to the sideline, you know that ball's coming.
Yeah.
So you got to get your hands up. He got his hands up way late. Well, it's still a tie ball game, so it's back to 0-0, closing in on the first quarter. So far, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from this Lions defense. They do look a little slow.
Hey, well, maybe it's the offense's turn this week.
It's going to have to be. I think we expected that today. I mean, we were expecting the offense they've got to score, because this is a game that you are not going to keep Kyler Murray from doing his thing. I'm sorry. Hardly any. Let's talk about that for a second. So, Chef, you know that the Lions have had trouble with dual threat quarterbacks, right? Here's my biggest question to you. How many teams don't have trouble with dual threat quarterbacks?
That's a good question. They're called dual threat for a reason.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things that you can do to try to mitigate it. Like I said, you just got to set the edge and try to keep them inside of the pocket, try to keep them, climbing where, DJ Reader and Lee McNeil can be effective against him. But, there's not a whole lot that you can do. If you don't get that edge set, there's just that's just your primary, weapon against a dual threat or a mobile quarterback. Just try not to let him get the edge.
Well, shout out to Chuck Lund. He says this D needs to wake up and fast. I'm with you, man. The D looks a little slow to start today. A little slow. It is our first road game, so there's those hurdles. Every road game, especially going out west, you got a long plane flight. You've got a little bit of jet lag. I never understood this, though. They play on Sunday. Why are they leaving on Saturday? Like, why wouldn't you want to get out there on Friday? Better yet, why wouldn't you get something organized with a local college and get out there on Thursday?
Yeah, so you can practice and get acclimated to the time.
Well, the time, the weather, I mean, everything is different out there. So, for me, like, why go out there? And I've never understood that.
I don't get jet lag, so I don't really understand the struggles. But, I can imagine what it feels like, I guess.
I mean, you're just kind of exhausted. I don't know. I guess I don't really know how to explain it. Quick recap of today's scores. We'll see where my locks are for the day. So I did call Cleveland winning that game, and they lost. So the New York Giants pulled one out today. Knew I should have flip-flopped. New Orleans and Philly, tight ball game today. Very, very tight ball game today. And that score was... Where is it? Where's the score? Wow. Philly pulls out a barn burner, right? 15-12. Oh, I called New Orleans to win that one. Philly. Wow, 15-12. Minnesota and Houston. I was this close to flip-flopping on this game, and I didn't. And I kept Minnesota ahead of Houston today, and I thought it was going to be closer, like 21-17, and it was 34-7, Minnesota. That is scary.
Minnesota's a problem right now. That defense is,
Yeah. It's not looking good for the NFC North right now.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, I missed the first play there.
Yeah, he ran it off right. About, what was it, about a 3-yard gain?
Well, this next one, he needs to go for 13. What's up, King SJ? How you doing, buddy? Jared Goff under center is going to hand it off. He fakes it. Goff rolls back, and he throws it under to Brock Wright, short of the sticks. That was a big hit by, who's number 7 for them? He's really excited that he hit somebody.
Play action is open.
So
that's not Buda Baker, is it?
It might have been. No, it was White. Oh, man, Brock took one. Ooh, you could see him
Yeah,
wince too. He took one.
yeah, that was a big hit.
Ooh. So
Kudos to
again,
Brock for hanging on to that ball.
yeah, again, I'm going to ask the question: how come we do not get to the sticks? There we go. Jameer runs up.
That's frustrating.
Yeah, off the right side for a first down. Detroit Lions. First down. Here we go.
At least it wasn't the third down special where it's 3rd and 5 and we throw a pass for 3 yards.
I can't stand that. Or the hitch route, or that quick hitter to the right that goes nowhere.
Smoke screen. I hate those.
Well, it's all smoke. It ain't no screen.
Yeah, it's just they're not good plays.
No. Jared, look, Jared Goff has long ball arm. Like, he has the arm to get the ball out there. He does not have short ball arm. Meaning, when you're trying to run those types of plays, that takes special footwork, a very accurate, quick, short arm. It's a Kyler Murray kind of pass, right? It's a Patrick Mahomes kind of pass. It's, I mean, even Aaron Rodgers, because he's got more of a rifle, he could hit those. But Jared Goff is a little too lanky for that kind of a pass. And I think that Ben Johnson's just being greedy in those play calls. All right, Jared Goff is back in shotgun. It is 2nd and 8. There's 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first. Ball is snapped out to the right to St. Brown for a first down.
Let's go.
There we go. No penalties on the field.
That's always good.
Tim Patrick's getting a lot of playing time here in this first quarter. He's been in just about every single play. Really burned me up last week, Chef. What did you think when you saw Tom Kennedy in the red zone towards the end of the game and Tim Patrick was on the sideline?
Didn't understand it.
Well, guess what? This week we got Tim Patrick and Allen Robinson both brought up. So,
well, they're going to have some tough decisions to make. Who are they cutting? I think it's going to be Kobe Sorsdahl.
Well, hold on a second. What just happened? This play was blown dead, but I got to say something here. Well, thank God we had a false start because Jared Goff was about to take a 10-yard sack.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he knew the play was going to be blown dead because he was not moving out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, that was weak.
Start.
It was weak though. It was
all it takes is a flinch.
That was weak.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, they're gonna call that one every time.
Oh man, they've got this weird D on us right now. Everything is shoved into the center. Yep. I mean, come on, you guys got to see that they're coming down on the run. They had everybody in. Everybody.
Yeah. They seem to like to stretch it outside when they're not supposed to.
Right.
That they were doing that all last week.
How is nobody seeing that?
I don't know.
It's like if I can see it, how come they can't see it? See, now right now they're more of a traditional look, but before they had everybody in, and now they're sneaking up a corner, and he's flying, and you've got Amon-Ra St. Brown wide open over the middle for a first down and more. About 16 on the play. So he's got his Germany tag on the back of his helmet. That's kind of cool. NFL does some cool things once in a while.
Yeah, when we see Iffy come back, he'll have his Nigerian flag on there.
All right, lines back up. Quick snap. Under the gun. Jahmyr Gibbs goes nowhere. Off the left. About 1 yard.
Hey, but I'm not mad at it. You got to stick with it.
I mean, I was hoping that we were going to call some up-tempo plays. That was in my pregame, that we were going to go up-tempo, and I thought we would go up-tempo early. Well, we did one play so far, but I was really hoping to see us get up-tempo and more often, because I felt that Jameson Williams was going to be able to have a bigger game today than what's being shown so far. But don't let the slow start make you think that it's not going to happen today. And the reason why I'm saying that is he has a really good matchup right now with this DB room. I just think it's going to take.
All he needs is one catch.
Right. And I think that it's just going to take a minute for the Lions to play their ball, right? Get it set up. And then you're going to see Jamo probably open up towards the middle of the second quarter, maybe our fourth possession. And if not by then, it'll probably happen a little bit later on. What's going on in the chat today?
Celine 313 says Gibbs gonna break out 1-on-1 eventually. I mean, some of those plays, it looks like he may be one cut away, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Even that one, it didn't really go. It went for a yard, you know. If he could have got a hole or a cut, you know, that would have been it.
So Lauren McQuaig is seeing exactly what I'm seeing right now with these safeties, how they keep creeping up, that the long ball is just a matter of time. Yeah, if they want to creep up, is that you? Okay.
Yeah, that was mine.
If they want to creep up, that's where Jamo's going to be able to take them deep. And right now, if we're not flying downfield, if we're not pressing on these corners or safeties with sending somebody downfield, well, then they're going to be able to creep up. And that's where Ben Johnson has to recognize it and do something about it. But 40 Gumbel noticed the same thing that I did. So wait, says 40, does Goff not have an audible in that situation? If they don't buy the double move there from St. Brown, exactly. I mean, I would have audibled out of that right away.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was a play last week when, who was that? Jordan Whitehead was coming down, and he got Gibbs in the backfield for the big loss. But by the time he creeped down, there was 2 seconds on the play clock. You know what I mean? So if it was a quick check, something, then, you know. I don't think Goff saw the field particularly well last week, so I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think Goff saw a whole lot last week. Yeah. He had a rough day. That was a pretty stingy defense, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we've gone up against some good defenses to start. You know, maybe it didn't work out in our favor in both games, but it'll make this team better in the long run. Yeah. Is it back on yet? Mine seems to be frozen. There we go.
It's back on.
All right. Ball game 7-7. It is your call now. It is the second quarter.
All right. Well, I'm going to be a little bit behind.
It's all right. I'll pause mine.
All right. Goff is under center. Takes a snap, hands it off to Gibbs around the left side for about 5-yard gain. 3rd and 1. All right, so we're going to need something sensible. Do not go sideways. Do not go backwards. If you were going to run the football, run it straight up the gut, please. Unless it works. It's 3rd and 2. All right, Goff is in the shotgun. Jahmyr Gibbs is on his right side. Amon-Ra comes in motion. Creeping up and up the gut like I asked for. Jahmyr Gibbs all the way down inside of the 10-yard line to the 8. 1st and goal. First and goal.
That was a nice run, but it was an even better hole.
Mm-hmm. All right. Wear them down early and often. This is what I was calling for all last week. Ben Johnson apparently watches the All Grit Pod.
Well, after we got off our weekly call, I made sure to send him over. You know, we went through tape together and, you know, steak at Ruth's Chris. Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs off the right side for it looks about, what was that, 4-yard gain?
Oh,
2nd and goal.
Golly.
Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Goff under center. Hands it to Gibbs. I
didn't understand that. I did not understand that. Like, why did he just freeze?
Don't know, but if he
He
gets that block,
froze.
Jameer gets the edge and scores. Yeah, because he was trying to cut that way too.
Oh, he's open. He's open. Oh my God. Oh no.
Something happened.
I keep forgetting I wasn't muted, so I'll let you watch it and tell you. You'll see what happens.
All
Just
right.
there's someone wide open underneath the middle.
Wow, Jameer good. But hey, Amon-Ra St. Brown that's a touchdown. Let's go. Let's get it. All
Yeah.
right,
So
Amon-Ra St. Brown for the touchdown.
this is what I was saying earlier. That Goff had an issue last week with holding the ball. Not
Yeah,
only was Gibbs wide open for a
wide open
full
in the middle.
second and would have been a touchdown, he threw it into really tight coverage on Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Still got the TD.
On who was that? Who was that out there?
Oh no, Jake Bates just had his first miss of the season. He is no longer 100%.
That was Starling Thomas though. Yeesh. Wide right. Wide right. It's all good, Jake. Unless it isn't.
I just don't understand how he misses these chip shots.
I don't know.
And this is what worried me in the first week, man. Yeah, so shout out Lauren McQuaid. Gibbs was wide open at the goal line, and he was wide open for a long time.
Yeah,
and
nobody covered him.
Well, I don't understand why. I mean, like Goff was just fixated on Brown and or on Saint, and just waited and waited and waited till he could find a window. I mean, those are the balls that are going to get Goff in trouble.
Goff he's predetermining things, just like last week with that bracket coverage on JMO in the red zone. He was like, I'm throwing it to JMO, but why? You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously he's going to, Ben's probably already talking to him right now about it. Like, look, dude, I mean, this was wide open.
Yeah.
Wide open. And I'm glad I flip-flopped, so I'm going to recap a few more scores here. Real quick, so New York Jets won. I picked that one. New York Giants won, and Philly won. I did not pick those. Minnesota won. I called that one. Denver won. I got that one right on a flip-flop. So that was a Saturday morning flip-flop on the Saturday weekly pick'em. So I did the weekly pick'em on Saturdays. It's supposed to happen at 2:30. For some reason, it got scheduled at 11:30. But maybe next week I'll do 11:30 since it's before all of the college games start to roll. I'll do 11:30 next week.
Hold on. Denver did not win. They dominated.
Okay.
They dominated the Bucks. So for
all I care about is wins and losses.
Well, I just wanted to the fans that saw us lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and thought that the season was over. Listen, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers would have lost to us for the third time in a calendar year. That's tough. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in a calendar year.
Yeah,
they had a chip on their shoulder, and they had extra motivation. A lot goes into games. Just relax.
That's why they say you're divisional rivals, right? So Green Bay, the Bears, and Minnesota. Watching this kick here, what happened? Looked like a good kick. Looked like the strings are forward. He just hit it wrong.
Just pushed it to the right.
That's why your divisional rivals are so difficult to beat, even though, you may be going up against a team that is not so good, right? They could be dead last in the league. They could be dead last in the division. They could be dead last in the conference. And they're still going to play you tough because they know you. They play you twice a year. They're still going to play you tough. So I guess the point that I'm trying to make here is playing, a conference team, right? But the Bucks 3 times in a year, that's like playing a division rival. They kind of got you mapped out by now,
And we used to be divisional rivals.
And way back in the day, yeah. What in the world did I just watch on this defense here? That should have been a penalty on a low chop block.
They don't call those. All right, O'Brien Branch seals down, holds Kyler Murray, to a, what was that, a 3-yard gain?
Yeah, but they just totally chopped down Barnes. I mean, they totally
Yeah,
took him out at his knees, man. That was some BS.
things that happen right in front of the quarterback are not called for some reason. And now Barnes is injured.
Unbelievable.
I don't know. These referees, man, they're just they're not great. At some point, I believe we just need to replace them with robots.
Well, I mean, I think that they need to be full employees.
Yeah.
Because I still feel like there's an element of, scandal going on here. That was so egregious, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah. Full employees, worker bots.
Man. I hope Barnes is all right. He's finally starting to get his career together too, playing well, playing good ball.
Mm-hmm. He's
Doesn't
not even up yet, is he?
I don't know. It's on commercial, but he doesn't deserve a cheap shot like that. And that needs to be called. If I'm Dan Campbell, I am on that field raising ruckus. He's trying to be composed, but I'd be furious if I was the coach right now. I'd be raising all sorts of hell, yelling at those refs that they need to do a better job.
I mean, there needs to be some sort of, I don't know, because they missed too much stuff. It affects the game, and now you're talking about affecting players' seasons. Now if you called a penalty there and he's still injured, well, it doesn't change the outcome of what happened to the player, but
No, but at
it
least they
needs to
got
be
it right.
penalized.
At least they got it right and they recognized it was a problem. And then maybe another player's not going to do the same thing,
Yeah. I mean, he's going to get fined later in the week, but
Yeah. So it's
what
a
does
day
that
late
do
and a
for
dollar
now?
short,
Mm-hmm. That is for sure.
FanDuel has a line to the ref, says Salty.
Wouldn't
That's
be
terrible.
surprised.
I didn't do anything this week. I usually do some free bets, but my head was in another direction, so I just didn't do anything today. Didn't do anything.
Shout out to Trace in the chat who says, I don't hate to see it. Stafford can go 0-16. Well, it should be 0-17. But yes, it won't happen, but it would be lovely.
Same difference, right?
Yeah. It would be lovely. He would be like the only quarterback in the history of the NFL to go winless
Twice.
Well, he didn't go winless. Yeah, he
Twice,
didn't
though.
do that.
Twice.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
He went winless. We went winless the season before we drafted him.
Oh, that's true. Yes, that is true. So Barnes is up. Yeah. He's walking around. I don't see any noticeable limps.
All right.
Hopefully that's good news. But we are down linebackers in a hurry, which if I'm Arizona, I'm going to take advantage of it.
Well, I guess it's time for Rodrigo to step up.
Yeah, they're all Nineman's in right now.
Oh, Nineman's in.
And Terrian's still out too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
All right. Running to the right side for a gain of, looks like could be 3 or 4 depending on the spot.
Shit, Terrian's hurt. Looks like a knee injury.
Yeah, questionable with the knee.
Yeah, he took a low shot too. And that was from Kyler, I believe.
Yeah, Kyler ran into him.
And if you watch,
he's wincing as he steps. So
yeah, if you watch Kyler on a couple of his plays, he almost uses his helmet as a weapon when he's going down. Like he throws it forward and down. I've seen him do it twice now.
Yeah. Catch by Wilson right in front of the sticks, 4th and 1. They're not going to hesitate. They're walking up and
they're going to punt it.
Oh, they're going to punt it.
Maybe.
Oh, did he? Yep. That was a good catch. But they are going to punt it. Watch the fake. I guess they're not really deep in their territory, so this is an interesting decision. Yeah, with the way Detroit's offense is playing, they got, injuries on defense right now. I would expected them to go for it.
Yeah, that
Khalif takes it.
probably would have made sense.
Yeah. Khalif gets up to the 12. That's where we will start 1st and 10. The Lions offense comes back out on the field.
Shit. Well, Barnes is getting carted off.
Yeah. That's not good.
I have a feeling Terrian's right behind him. And this is grass too. So, you usually play a lot better on grass. And so these are not injuries that are from turf. These are injuries from player to player contact.
Yeah.
And they're all coming from low hits.
Goff is under center. Running the demo off the right side for a good 7-8 yard gain.
Yeah, so Lauren, that was a catch. I watched it a couple of times. It was, hell of a concentration catch, to be honest with you.
Ooh, what happened? That was illegal hands to the face, wasn't it?
In which play? What are you talking about?
Just the Cardinals player. It was the same thing that Davenport did, so why didn't we get a call? 2nd and 2, Goff is under center, and he throws it to Brock Wright to the right side for the first down.
Brock's been getting some heavy work today. I think that's kind of giving you the idea that we're wanting to use our tight ends again, and why is Sam Laporta not getting open? Oh.
Yeah. All right, 1st and 10. Goff is under center. Hands it off to Demont, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So did you notice on that play?
Backfield.
Yeah. What's that?
No, I was going to say he got hit in the backfield, and he was able to just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so if you noticed on that play, we've got a Buda Baker is now down. So we sent out the hit squad to even up the score here. Sorry. If you noticed on that play with Monty, they're trying to get JMO activated slowly. So he was full motion go just before the snap. And they're trying to create diversions right now with JMO. And those diversions are going to turn into big plays.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't quite see what happened to Buda here.
I don't know. He's kind of out of the frame.
It's a leg. Like he landed on top of.
He landed on. Okay.
But I didn't see like what happened to his leg. He's walking.
That looks like maybe a contusion.
Yeah.
Nothing really.
Deep bone bruise maybe, or muscle bruise.
Yeah. I mean, he does have a limp, so we'll see what happens.
Well, if there's a player that we could not deal with for a day, it would be Buda.
Yeah. But I don't see how that will keep him out for any time.
Oh man.
All right, 2nd and 10. Goff is in the shotgun. Up the middle with Monty for a gain of 7 yards. Buda tried to go back on the field and could not. 3rd and 3. Goff is in the shotgun, 3rd and 3.
Oh. I don't get it.
And I'm guessing it went head of the sticks. Oh no. Goff is sacked on third down. Bring it up fourth down, and they will send out the punt.
I just don't understand it. Like Goff is not, he's not looking. And you know what? Ben Johnson's not putting him in an option for success there at all. They bracketed down Laporta. They had 3 guys within 3 yards of Laporta. You had nobody else close at the sticks for Goff to be able to get that ball out. And then they still somehow ended up, having someone free to run on Goff. So Ben Johnson has got to do a better job of freeing up somebody, at least on a 4-yard route right there, or a drag route coming across the middle, which is perfect for JMO, a little 4-yard drag.
There's a flag on the punt. What is this? I think it's on the Lions.
Our play calling is I'm sorry. We started out hot in the first possession. And now it's gone to complete crap. Personal foul on the Falcons. Or Cardinals, sorry.
Cardinals. They kind of look like the Falcons today.
Yeah, Goff, dude. Come on, buddy. Like, what are you doing, man? Yeah, Ben Johnson's his play calling has been really suspect.
I feel like on that third down, they had everybody spread out. They probably could have just handed the ball off.
Yeah. Start passing on second and running on third is what we used to do. We've always treated third down or second down like third down, and third down like a second down for most teams. We got to go back to it. I mean, that's what works for us. And it worked in the first possession. Walked right down the field.
I mean, in this situation, though, do we want them going for it on fourth down because these injuries are starting to mount up on this defense?
Where's the ball at? Remind me. Where are we at on the field right now?
Well, right now, they are. I think we were.
Oh, we just punted it. Never mind.
Yeah, we punted it. Yeah, but I think we were around the 40.
Yeah, no, you're not going to go for it. No, not when you got a lead.
Yeah,
I'd say you leave that one alone.
We're down. Barnes, Anzalone wasn't even active. Whew.
Yeah, this is not a good day. But you know what? That bye week is looking awfully perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was pissed off about it, and including me. I thought it was a little bit early, but now I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm.
And it may not even help for some of the injuries that we have, but I think for a large majority of what we're looking at, it's going to get us healthy. I'm real concerned with Barnes and Terry, and hopefully we get lucky like some of these other teams, where if it's a sprained MCL like a Jordan Love, then maybe you can get back in 3 weeks versus the 6 weeks or the 8 weeks.
Yeah.
As long as we don't have any.
Terrion, I didn't really see anything too egregious. So again, hopefully it's a deep bruise or you know what I mean? Just something like that.
No, there's a huge hold. It's about time you guys threw a flag, and it was a giant completion on that to Wilson, but that was a hold. That's all coming back.
Wonderful.
I mean, he literally.
Is that Terrion? Is he back out there?
I don't know. I didn't see him.
Yeah, just circled him. Yep, that is Terrion.
Oh, that's good news.
Terrion's back out there.
Shout out to Terrion.
Because Kendall Vildor is over there looking ready to go in. We don't want to see that right now.
That was a small hold there on Brian Branch. My goodness. He grabbed the middle of his chest plate and said, "Here, hold on a second. You ain't going anywhere."
Yeah. Just a bit. And then he throws up his hands like, what? What did I do? Yeah, you know what you did.
Now, this is an
All right.
opportunity for a safety. Can we get Aiden Hutchinson
1st
in the
and
backfield?
15.
They're going to run it off to the left side.
Yeah.
Oh, hands to the face by Connor. No flag on the play.
Hmm.
You know, I find that interesting. So when you have the ball in your hands and you're running,
Yeah.
you can stiff arm hands to the face.
Yeah, you just can't grab it.
Yeah, but you can't stiff arm anywhere else on the field at any other time. How does that make sense? You call hands to the face on every play that's hands to the face besides a stiff arm.
Because it's a stiff arm.
But it's
Like,
still hands to the face.
But you don't have any reason to stiff arm someone if you don't have the ball.
Yeah, but the point is it's still hands. The whole point is it's hands to the face. You know what I mean?
Mm.
They're going to call pass interference on Terry, and he turned around for the ball again, and they're calling pass interference.
I think Dan's going to have to send some letters to the league.
All right. So now he stopped.
He was a bit early.
He stopped. Yeah, so it would have been illegal contact because he just stopped.
Ball was already in the area.
Yeah. Come on, Tyrion. Dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, that was interference.
Well, if you remember, you know, Darius Slay kind of got off to the same kind of start in his career. Very aggressive, you know, he has the skill, but just needed some time to put it all together.
That's normal for a corner. I mean, look at Sauce Gardner this year. Yeah, he started off like gangbusters last year, but this year he's, you know, they're picking on him a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, so the people in the chat there, I mean, I get it. We're frustrated by these calls, but that was a good call. I hate to say it. Yeah. He interrupted the route with the ball in the air, and you know, Terry needed to turn around and get in front of him. That's what it looked like real quick, that he got in front of him, but he didn't. He was behind him, so he impeded his progress, which is going to be a flag all day.
That first down carry by James Conner results in a 1-yard loss.
Oh, Lord. Man, oh man. How many people we got in right now? 42? It's not bad.
All right, we got a 3rd down and 2? Kyler Murray just completed a pass. Kyler Murray is 5 for 5 for 41 yards and a touchdown. Just completed a pass 2 yards in front of the sticks to Wilson.
Man, Wilson's having a day right now. If he could just, that should have been it. Dang it. And I keep forgetting I'm ahead of you. All right,
so something happened.
Yeah, so real quick, at halftime, I want this phone line blowing up. I want to hear your first half calls at halftime. Call it in, 313-312-0348. I'm going to drop it into the chat at halftime. Give us some calls. Let us know what you think of the game so far. 313-312-0348 is the show phone. The show me phone, we'll call that. Where's the show me phone? It is the fan hotline calls of the day.
Yeah, Levi O was on him with the pressure there.
Yeah, good to see Levi in. Good to see Terry in. I want to see Barnes get back in, but way to step
guess
up.
Where that pressure came from?
I didn't see it.
The middle.
Hey, I expected. I mean, you heard me all off season, Chef. What is the one thing that I really asked? Well, it's 2 things that I asked for. We got both of them. But I said from day one, interior. It will change our game for good. And so far it has.
So if they can keep getting that interior pressure, then that's going to allow Aiden to be able to eat. And Marcus Davenport. I don't see. This was the thing. I didn't think that Marcus Davenport was enough against Kyler Murray. I thought that James Houston was a better matchup against Kyler Murray.
Speed wise?
Yes.
Well, the thing I like about Davenport is those big, long arms, man. Much taller frame.
If he can get a hold of him.
Yeah.
Because he got his hands on Stafford a couple times, but couldn't get him down. And Murray is, All right, Goff is under center. Brock right in motion. Play action. Goff down the field to Sam Laporta. And he is down to. Well, that was the first down. Where is he at?
That was beautiful work by Frank Ragnow in the center of that offense right there. Man, he had a full chest of pressure in his face, man. He was having a hard time, but he got through it.
Well, he's on the other side of the 50. I can't see where he was.
So, I mean, it's almost like too easy to figure out, okay, they just threw a long bomb. Now they're going to come back and run the ball. So why wouldn't you just go right back to, a speed out? Even a speed out, something off schedule, something that is not expected, right? Put JMO in and do the end around. If you're going to run it, at least run it with someone that is super fast that they're not expecting, that style of a play to happen from. That was come on, you're going to get you guys killed here.
We got 90 rush yards.
Yeah, but on that play right there that you're about to see, there's a whole lot going on here I don't like.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people up in the middle.
It's just, again, it's too easy to read.
Yeah, those routes were not spaced out at all.
Did you already see the play?
Yeah.
So you throw it to Demo, right, off the side, and I mean he's waiting for it, but the guy that's in front of him is waiting for it too. These guys got to have better motion, and that's what I was saying last week is our receivers. Oh, there goes a flag for false start. Our receivers are not doing enough. Yeah, false start. That's backing us up.
False start on.
So I don't know. I didn't see it, but it must have been on Decker. Our receivers are not doing enough to, either disguise what they're doing or giving Goff options. Like it's almost like they're looking downfield and they're not looking back. And I get that, most of the time you don't want to give the defense an opportunity to read the play, but you've got to work back towards the quarterback.
Yeah. I just that route concept where they just had everyone go into the middle just wasn't. If you're not running crossers or rub routes there, it doesn't make sense.
That's pick 6.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that's not Goff's fault.
Oh, that was tipped up, yeah.
Oh, did we just get lucky that it was the 2-minute warning before?
Really? That's crazy. Oh, awesome.
Let's see. Oh no, that was not the 2-minute warning.
What was it? Was it a timeout?
It was 2:01. What is going on here?
So, yeah. Are they still calling it the 2-minute warning?
What? Did we just get lucky? Anyway,
We just did.
whatever. I'll take it. Here's what I'm going to say on this thing, though. Who missed the block? Because that was terrible. I think it was Gibbs. Like Goff was about to get crushed. So that's why that play happened. Is he was about to miss a major block and did. Goff had to do something. Next time, just go down.
Sometimes just eat it, man.
Yeah, just go down.
That's how we got in trouble in that that fourth quarter interception that he threw last week. Just eat it. If you can't throw it out of the back of the end zone from your arm angle, because you don't have the strongest arm anyway, just eat it. Take the sack. Maybe this smartens him up. I'm just hoping for Goff that this is his Jared Goff stretch.
It's got to be. I mean, he has started slow in seasons past. Like, I can't say that last year we started slow. I don't really think we did. Not this slow.
Last year his stretch was around Thanksgiving, where we had those two games against the we had the game against the Packers and we had the two games against the Bears. That was his stretch.
Well, didn't we play the Bears early in the season? No, that was the Packers.
Yeah. We beat the crap out of them in Lambeau.
Right.
But then, yeah, there was that Bears, or was it Packers, then Bears, because they beat us Thanksgiving. Then we had the Bears, had to have that miraculous comeback. And then I think we played someone else, and then we played the Bears again, and we lost to the Bears the second time. So right now, Justin Fields looks like a better quarterback.
This play is going to be talked about all day now because that was not... Well, on this clock, it shows 2 minutes now.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that the NFL play clock changed. Here we go. Here we go. Come on.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. All right, 3rd and 12.
Yeah, how does the NFL play clock just change?
I don't know. Hey. An electrifying run by Jahmyr Gibbs up the gut for about 13 yards and a first down.
What is Dean Blandino doing back in the command center? Does he work for the NFL again? Oh, no, that's Fox. Sorry.
Yeah.
I want to hear what he's saying. If someone can let us know in the chat what he's saying, because I don't have... Okay, Lauren McQuaig's saying that there was a whistle.
There was a whistle. Okay.
And that's why the play was ultimately blown dead. And look, yeah, Gibbs missed a huge block. Like, he didn't even try.
Maybe he heard the whistle.
Well, then Goff should have just spiked the ball on the ground instead of dancing around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, let's get downfield with it, guys. Let's go. Oh, boy.
I'm still in 2nd and 4.
I'll let you call it. I'm going to turn my mic off.
All right, 2nd and 4. A pass behind the line of scrimmage to J-Mo, and he gets up to the 20-yard line. It is 1st and 10. 36 seconds left.
So what was I saying earlier? Instead of that stupid little play, right? Now, that wasn't a run, but that was a much more opportunistic play that you have a higher probability of doing something with it. J-Mo was dead to rights, right? He caught the ball. He's got a defender in front of him. But I like J-Mo's chances one-on-one and a defender, from a defender situation. They're not going to be able to stop J-Mo 9 out of 10 times. He is too shifty, and he just displayed it right there. He made one quick move and got behind the defender.
So you mean to tell me he's quick and fast? All right, something happened. I'm still on the... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's about time.
What is going on, Ben Johnson?
There you go. Ben wakes up.
Gibbs.
Wow.
Jahmyr Gibbs. The hook and ladder. St. Brown throws it to Jahmyr Gibbs for the touchdown.
That's what we like to see. And we only left him with 29 seconds. And did we get the ball back to it second half? I can't remember. And okay. Man, Bates that's a second one that he's pushed to the right. Thankfully, this one went in.
Yeah, he's gotta fix something.
I can't wait to see Coach DC's cut up of this.
That was nasty work right there.
See, now they could do that so many more times per game. What a beautiful play design. But even when Brown is in traffic like that, I mean, those types of plays can work.
Yep.
And so when you're in traffic, oh, nice Gibbs. Come on.
That's nasty work right there.
Yeah, even when you're in traffic heavy coverage, those plays can work, and man, are they fun to watch. Mm-hmm. Brown being unselfish, Gibbs doing the work. Nice play call.
Whatever it takes to win.
Nice play call, man. Wow. About time we're starting to see some stuff. J-Rod and his blue lightning.
J-Rod, it's not a thing, man. It's not going to happen.
Dan Campbell's pissed. He's not happy about this first half right now. He knows that they should be up by a heck of a lot more.
Yeah.
The stupid penalties, the injuries. I mean, he was pissed earlier. I didn't make a comment earlier, but man, is he's fuming right now.
Hey, it's a better showing than we had last week. At least when we're getting into the red zone, we are scoring.
Yeah, but when here's what bothers me is that they just showed that replay again of Jared Goff on that play where it was blown dead before the 2-minute warning. I mean, what is he thinking right there? That's what I don't get it.
Take the sack.
Well, I mean, just this arm flailing with the ball and bouncing it off somebody's head. I mean, I guess, that would have killed the clock, or would have stopped the clock, but it bounced up and then it was picked. What's the late flag for? That flag was way late.
Let's see. Was that on Reeves Maben? Are you going to call a personal foul to give him 15 yards?
Oh my God, they did.
Oh my goodness.
What did they call though?
I guess it was a late hit by Reeves Maben.
Oh. Dude, you can't be doing that with 20 seconds left on the clock. Oh, Jesus, that was late. Oh, Jalen. Come on, Germ.
Can we get out of this first half without giving up more points, please?
Well, we were about to. But now you could see Kyler just dance his way to the end zone. They got 3 timeouts.
Yep.
And there's one complete pass.
Plus side of the 52.
Oh, no.
Well, let's hope.
Oh, no. Why is Laporta getting carted off?
Oh, my goodness.
And now we have Ali McNeil down. What is going on, man?
Are we going to be able to field a team next half? All right, so I'm going to say Laporta's cramping.
All right, I didn't see anything for Aleem as far as legs. It looked like upper body. Could have been a shoulder the way he landed. Could have been a rib on the way down. It's definitely his left arm.
Yeah. It's just a stinger, hopefully, or less than that.
He somehow left his feet.
Yeah.
Which I don't get. I don't know why defensive tackle's leaving his feet inside a pocket rush there.
Mm-hmm. Is he just trying to get his hand up or something?
We got 17 seconds, second quarter, and the Arizona Cardinals are at the 40. I'm sorry, 36-yard line. Now they're down to the 30-yard line and stopped the clock with 13 seconds left. They're in field goal range. 3 timeouts.
Mm-hmm. And they have 3 timeouts.
And the Lions had to burn a timeout on the Ali McNeil. Not that they needed it, but on the Ali McNeil injury. Come on, Aaron Glenn, dial it up. We haven't seen a sack yet today. The Lions are definitely playing unpressurable football here. They are not trying to pressure at all, really. They're just trying to stay home and play this bend,
but don't break
kind of defense. Oh, finally get some pressure, but Murray gets the ball off. Wow, no flags on that play. Harrison almost caught that. No flag? Are you serious? You didn't call Terry and Arnold for pass interference at the 2-yard line? Oh, that's definitely pass interference. Dude, Terry, like, what are you doing? So Harrison,
I don't think he's trusting his technique.
He put his hand out. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Harrison sticks his hand out, and Terrian just reaches out and grabs his hand.
Mm.
Well, what is he thinking?
Maybe they said it was hand fighting.
But what I'm saying is you can't do that. Like, why would he do that? Why would he reach out and grab his hand?
I don't know. I think Terrion put too much pressure on himself.
Oh, he did.
And he's out there. He's just,
God, Marvin Harrison is such an animal.
Game's got to slow down.
Yeah, here he comes, old Matty Prater. God, he looks like he's 90 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Goff is telling J-Mo, don't worry, buddy, your time's coming.
Matt Prater just doesn't look like he's in shape.
No, but I'm super, super proud of Matt for, kicking his alcohol deal, man.
Yeah.
It took a lot, I'm sure, to come back from that.
Yeah.
And the boot is up, and it's good. You know that Matty P doesn't miss those. Lions are going to take a 20-10 lead into halftime, and that is it for halftime. So, show phone is open, 313-312-0348. Call in and tell us what you think about the first half. What do the Detroit Lions need to do to close out this game? And, hey, are you excited with the way that we're keeping Kyler Murray kind of under wraps? Like, he got out for a little bit in the first quarter, second quarter, not so much. We're seeing Ben Johnson step out of his shell a little bit. What is your top plays of the game right now, Chef?
My top plays of the game is 12 for 12.
Well, that would be number 16,
yes.
Right?
For number 16.
12 for
Kyler
12,
Murray,
number 16.
9 for 11, 75 yards. But obviously, the play of the game. The play of the game was hook and ladder and hook and lateral, I should say, for the touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs. So that is my play of the game. It's the Verizon halftime play of the game.
No, it's the Rock Tide Cancer Foundation play of the game. All right, call the hotline. Get your calls in, 313-312-0348. It's only going to be open for about 10 or 12 minutes because then we'll be zipping through this first half and on to the next.
The Cowboys are in trouble.
Oh, it's expected. So while we're waiting, if anyone dares to call, apparently they're so worried about calling in. I don't know why. We'll go around the league here. At halftime, it's Carolina Panthers up 21-7 over the Las Vegas Raiders.
That is absolutely crazy.
That's bonkers. Seattle Seahawks at halftime up 17-3 over the Miami Dolphins, and Baltimore crushing the Dallas Cowboys 21-3. They just scored a touchdown. San Francisco 49ers got up to an early lead on the Los Angeles Rams. They are still up 14-7. That game has slowed down a little bit for the Rams, but I expect San Francisco to win this game. Kansas City Chiefs and the other Dirty Birds are on tonight at 8:20. Jacksonville and Buffalo right before them at 7:30. And Jackson and Buffalo on Monday night at 7:30. Washington and Cincy on Monday night at 8:15. Earlier games from today: New England versus New York Jets. Jets took that one running away 24-3. That was on Thursday night. Sorry. New York Giants ran away from the Browns 21-15. Chicago Bears lost, took another Caleb Williams L 21-16. Indianapolis downs the Bears. Minnesota 34-7 over the Texans. We have something to worry about with these Vikings. Philadelphia 15-12 in what was not a barn burner in New Orleans. Los Angeles Chargers lost a stunner to Justin Fields' resurrection in Pittsburgh 20-10. Denver 26-7 over Tampa Bay. I mean, that game was not even close at all. Not even close. In Green Bay, was it a stunner? The Malik Willis wins 30-14 over Tennessee.
Nah, revenge game. And Will Levis sucks.
No, I'm sorry here. Let me look at my scores. Where was I in the day? Real quick, through the Seattle game, right? So all the afternoon games are still in play. I am 6-3 right now. I got the Jets, the Vikings, the Broncos, the Colts, the Steelers, and the Seahawks. Well, I got the Seahawks winning, but they're still playing. So I am 5-3 right now. But if all the games finish the way that they are right now, I'm going to drop Las Vegas. I'm going to win San Fran. I'm going to win Detroit. I'm going to win Baltimore. And I don't know the other three. So, not bad. I'm having another good week if they finish this way.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I'm going to take a quick potty break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, girls' room's up to the left there.
Well, I'm going to the right, so.
40 Gumble, I can't talk. 40 Gumble says the Panthers are dominating the Raiders. Yeah, it's kind of nuts. Bryce Young gets benched, and hey, I think that was the other warning I shot out this last week. You've got Darnold doing his thing, and now Dalton doing his thing. Steve K, I picked Dalton. I didn't have him on fantasy, but I said that, you put Dalton in, he's another Sam Darnold 2.0. He's a guy that's been around. He's got a heck of an arm. He's smart. He knows just about every defense out there, right? So he can pick you apart. He can keep you in a game. Yeah, I don't have big memories either, Chuck, of the bend but don't break. It seems like it gets us in a lot more trouble. But I will say this. The Lions are playing fairly smart ball on defense right now. They're not giving up a whole lot to this offense. They're forcing Kyler Murray to make plays with his arms or with his arm, and they're not getting too far beyond the line of scrimmage from a pressure standpoint. They're trying to keep everything in front of them. So we'll see what happens at halftime. Looks like there's a new series coming in on Fox. I never really watch TV, but I might have to watch this one by Rob Lowe. It's Rob Lowe. The Floor. Interesting. Bucky says Arnold has a long way to go. He does. He absolutely does. Michael K says 2 questions. For why do broadcasters call half the players by their initials? That needs to stop, and it needs to be talked about. Why does the guy from the Lions have a... Oh, no, that's a mouthpiece. That's a mouthpiece, Michael. He's got a mouthpiece on his helmet. That's Brian Branch. So he's done that ever since college. He's always had a mouthpiece stuck in his helmet. I don't know why. And I don't know why the Alabama players always wore the green mouthpiece. I don't understand it. I don't know where it came from. But I didn't understand the first part. Why do broadcasters call half the players by their initials? I don't know. I think we just kind of pick up on all of the little names that that are kind of handed to these guys. So like Dan Campbell will call Terrion Arnold TA. I kind of refer to him as TA or Terrion, or I'll refer to him as Sub-Zero, once in a while. But I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. Wow, that was a long play to Dallas Goedert that set up Philly.
Mm-hmm. That was actually a pretty good game.
Michael Garrity says Branch does that so his grandma can find him easier on TV. Bucky says,
really?
Yeah, I didn't. If that's legit, Michael, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was some reason for it. I guess that was the reason.
I don't remember. All right, I'll be right back in 2.
So Michael Garrity says he saw that in an interview that he did. It sounds like something Brian Branch would do. Brian Branch, noted good guy. Well, we can't hear the halftime. Does anybody hear anything about it? I felt like he probably was cramping or something because I didn't see him go down on the field at all. If anybody watched the Bears game, we probably have much less to worry about because Anthony Richardson was trying to throw that thing away as well. It was a battle of quarterbacks that didn't want to win that football game. What up, though, Michael Garrity? AKA Card Carnage says, when was the last time you seen a hook and ladder mid game? Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the last time. That's usually an in-game situation where people are expecting it, which is probably why it worked so well, because no one was expecting anything. Steve K said, who had Andy Dalton this week? What do you mean? In fantasy? Well, this defense, if the defense can keep it going in the second half, but they're going to make adjustments to try to get Kyler Murray more on the move. Which was a big thing that he had success with last week against the Rams. So hopefully our adjustments are about keeping him contained within the pocket. Don't let that scramble drill get started. Well, AKA Card Carnage, be careful what you wish for, because that's what I'm saying. That's probably why they're not doing as much with the pressure, because they were over pursuing quite a bit with Baker Mayfield last week. And if they over pursue and get out of their rush lanes with Kyler Murray, it's not going to work. But they did get burned on doing that last season when they played Lamar Jackson. But that was a different defense. But they gave him they tried to keep him in the pocket. They avoided pressuring him at all, and he just picked us apart in the backfield. So at least we're getting a little bit of something, to kind of keep Kyler Murray off schedule.
So no one told me that I wasn't wearing my jersey. I get superstitious. Well, I have my away jersey. I always have my Gibbs jersey on away games.
Oh, okay.
So I'm superstitious, though. I'm not wearing it. Do I leave it off?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I get the chat. I want the chat to be responsible for it. So do I put it on or leave it off? I don't want us to lose and it be my fault because I put my jersey on and I didn't start with it. I get weird like that sometimes with these games. Like I'd have to wear the same socks, washed, of course, the same outfit head to toe.
I'm just glad we don't have to face Marvin Harrison twice a year.
All right. Roger said put it on. I'm putting it on.
Did we have 100 rushing yards in the first half? I think we did. Yes, we did.
Yeah, but
over 100.
To your point, though, think about that. What would the Lions do with a receiver like that? You know what I mean? Good night. Could you imagine?
Yeah. I'm not gonna say he's like Megatron, but I'm just saying
size-wise.
Yeah, understanding what we've done with a big dynamic receiver. Yeah, I can imagine exactly what we would do with him.
Now, I don't want to say that it takes a special arm talent to utilize a receiver like that, but man, sometimes
a lot of 50-50 balls.
Yeah, and see, Jared doesn't like to throw those.
Well, he'd tell you, if you had somebody that's gonna go up and get them, then you're gonna have to like to throw them.
Oh man, yeah, Harrison's gonna be special. He was actually sharing some stat line with his dad or something like that. I don't remember it, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, so it's my call, and we've got Murray under center. He's calling an audible right now. He's changing the play at the line. We've got 11 personnel in right now. Audible's in, 7 seconds before the snap. Snap the ball, and fake handoff to the right. Murray rolls out to the left, completes the ball, and it's a first down to... Not sure. Dortch. I like Dortch.
I thought Dortch would probably be out this game, but I think obviously his hamstring injury wasn't.
Well, he just went out right now, so I'm not sure if that was by play design that he's going out or if he done something. Murray under center again. He rolls one back, and they're going to fake the handoff to Connor. Sit back in the pocket. He's got all day. Still has all day, and he launches it, and it's too far, too deep. Good coverage downfield. Good coverage. Couldn't find McBride. You know what I like there, though, is they left him a little bit of a pocket, a little bit of a hole. Mm-hmm. Murray didn't hit it. And if he would have, we had nobody behind him. Mm-hmm. He had 30 yards of free reign. But why didn't he hit the hole? Maybe we were a little too close.
Trying to get it downfield, I guess.
All right, handoff off to the right. That goes for about 4 yards. I just had someone text me in my Twitter asking me what games I've been playing lately. I don't play games. That's kind of weird.
Trey says, per Lions X, Barnes is out. McNeil is questionable.
Oh, boy. Well, Wingo's going to have to step up.
Okay, McNeil has a shoulder injury.
No. Oh, come on. They're gonna call another pass interference. Yeah, Harrison can't believe it.
He can't believe that he got the call?
Right.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah. So Harrison trapped his arm. That's a veteran move, man. That is a veteran move.
Why can't referees just be like, okay, yeah, that wasn't a penalty, and just pick it up? Like, why?
See,
I don't understand.
This is why we need to have penalty review, because that's a That's a veteran
That's
move.
garbage.
To trap your arm and then you stop and turn. That is a veteran. That smart play by Harrison. Super smart play. I mean, that's like the LeBron flop. It used to work a lot. Now it doesn't work so much.
Yeah, because they're fining people now. You don't get to flop anymore.
Turn and catch that. There you go. There you go. Interception. Kirby Joseph.
Let's go, Kerbo.
That's what you get for cheating.
Yeah.
They're doing some sort of turkey trot. What are they doing? Oh, what are they doing? What kind of dance is this?
Let's see.
I'm glad Kirby was, free and clear there, and Terrian put a little shoulder lean into him. I don't know what Murray is looking at or why he's upset. Like, dude, you just threw a sky ball into the end zone. Like, you expected it not to get picked off? What'd you say?
I said 2-wire center fielder.
Right. Yeah, so Steve K, on that pass interference, man, I don't know if you've noticed, but Harrison is a man amongst boys, and he's learned a few things from his father. That is the old arm trap play. You trap it and you turn. See, I always try to teach my kids stuff like that, like, all the little things that you watch and you find, and you give them those little nuggets, and you never realize that they're just way too young to ever use it. Yeah. That Kirby made up for it, though.
Yes, he did. He's now on pace for what? 8 interceptions?
Yeah. So, Fonzie, to your point, you said, can you imagine if we had good pressure? We can't even get no pressure. The Cardinals' offensive line is very good. I'm going to disagree with you politely.
It's by design.
It's by design today. I can see that the Lions are doing exactly what I hope for, right? I missed Chef's pregame show, but in my pregame show, I was talking about just being disciplined. That's it. Just be disciplined in this game. Stay home, protect your lanes. Don't get too far outside. Don't get too far deep. Just stay home. Just keep Kyler Murray, make him beat you with his arm, shut down the run. And that's what the Lions are doing. And we just saw that Kyler can't beat us with the arm right now through an interception. So it's by design, Fonzie. I firmly believe that. Yeah, I don't know about the end zone dance, Steve K. Go ahead.
I just said that at halftime. I don't know if Fonzie was in here, but I said that basically, they need to make sure that they just we look at the Lamar Jackson game last season. Well, that was a different defense, but we did the same thing. We tried to keep him in the pocket and not let him beat us with his legs. But because our secondary was so bad, he just picked us apart.
Lions' first play from scrimmage after the interception. Fake handoff to Monty. Monty squirts up to the right in the flats, takes a pass from Goff about 8 yards.
There we go.
Monty looked like he would have been open. Monty looked like he would have been open on the run, too.
Yeah.
All right, Goff's back under center. We've got 11 personnel in. It is a quick toss to Monty off to the left side, off the tackle for the first down. Oh, there goes Laporta again. Laporta's hurt.
Yeah, is it his hamstring?
It's a hammy or a knee. It's probably a hammy. Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, it's probably the hamstring issue that was.
Well, I think that answers that question, right? That why he's been so limited and non-participating the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, Goff takes a snap. Oh, wow. Monty took a huge jump step trying to beat that edge rusher. Barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Man, that was a giant step. Wait, do you see that? Do you see that play?
Yeah, I just saw it now.
It's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, he's falling forward, not losing any yards.
Hey, Timmy! I missed the whole play, but Tim Patrick caught a ball for 9 yards on the sideline.
There we go. Goff is 14 for 14 right now.
That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. See that ball along the sideline last week. I said it was a bad throw by Goff because he led him too far to the sideline.
Allen Robinson looking at Timmy like, I want to get in. I want to get in. I want to play. I think, oh, come on now. They call him false start or they call him encroachment? What are they doing here? False start.
If it is questionable, they're gonna call it against the Lions. On 3rd and 1, we have a false start.
Jesus. Come on, Graham. Come on, Goff. 15 for 15 right now, buddy. All right, Goff is under center. Oh, he is back in shotgun. We got J-Mo kicking way out to the right side. Goff is back, steps back, throws. Oh, nobody was looking. That could have been a pick ball. He threw it right between everybody.
It's his first incompletion.
What in the world was that? Damn it, Graham. You've got to get points off turnovers.
At least the good thing is they can play field position, I guess.
Wow, and there goes Fox, man. Huge punt. Buries him down to the 2.5 yard line. Wow. Now we need to pin back and just go after Kyler right here, but I still worry about that,
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
This new Hummer looks pretty good, man. I'm kind of liking it.
Oh, yeah. The Hummer EV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all electric.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
It still needs...
The Hummers went away for a while, though, didn't it?
Yeah, so my family's always had all the generations of them.
There's only like 3, right?
I think so. Well, I take that back. That little one, that little fake one, yeah, they didn't have that one.
Yeah, so there was the H1, the H2, and the H3, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like the original Hummers, man. I would buy one in a heartbeat if I could ever find one in decent shape.
Does anybody you or anybody in the chat remember? I think it was the Avalanche. It used to turn. There was a commercial. It might have been a Super Bowl commercial where it was like change for $1, and like the little kid gave the guy $1, and he changed the truck. It was like it was a truck, and it changed into an SUV or something. I think it was the Avalanche. Like the first one that came out.
The truck that changed into an SUV?
Yeah, or an SUV that changed into a truck. But I'm sure it was the Avalanche.
It might have been, but I think that was the Honda Ridgeline, which was a garbage truck. Not even a truck. But yeah, no, the Avalanche kind of had that look to it, right? But
yeah. Because I like saw the commercial one time, and then like every time after that I saw an Avalanche, it was just a truck.
Now, there's actually a truck that I like that is only available overseas. I think it starts with an H. High something. I'd have to look it up. Anyway.
Hayes?
No, I have to look it up.
Per the Lions X, McNeil is out with a shoulder injury.
Who is?
Aleem McNeil.
Yeah, it looks like Laporta is now. I got ice on his ankle.
Is it his ankle or is
the ice is all the way down on the bottom of his foot? All right, Murray takes a snap. Connor goes up the gut for nowhere. Maybe a half to 1 yard.
I swear Laporta was grabbing his hamstring.
So, Ludell Wesley, your comment here, Goff will keep Cardinals in the game. The only reason why the Lions are out of that last possession is because Graham jumped off sides and Ben called a terrible play call.
Does he not know that was Goff's first incompletion?
First incompletion of the day by Goff, and it was all at the hands of Graham Glasgow for jumping offside.
Yeah, because it wouldn't even been a pass.
Lions are cheating up. They put full pressure on Kyler, and he just gets rid of the ball. Ball sails. It is now 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9. Hey, don't let anybody pass the sticks. Just get out of here.
They sent Branch, so they did the DB blitz, which is another thing that I was calling for. It freed up Aiden.
Just don't let them get past the
See,
sticks.
now, this is the play where we can't turn 3rd and 9 into a first down. Stay home.
Yes.
Stack the box, right? We need extra defenders in. We need to go heavy in the heavy nickel. They're in single high safety mode right now. Kyler is in shotgun. 0 clock. That is a penalty. And he's going to stop him short, but that should have been. The clock ran out. It was 000s. I guess I'm not going to complain too much because we got our 2-minute call.
Yeah. As long as you stop them short, that's all that matters, because they're definitely not. They could fake it. They could take a page out of Dan Campbell's book. But
that Murray looks like he's hampered a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, protect that ball. There you go, Khalif. Oh, Khalif! Oh no! Khalif had daylight, got tripped out by his own feet.
Wow. Turf monster got him.
He had some daylight. I do like those Cardinals helmets. They got like a purple look to them, man. That's kind of new. I'm liking that. Oh, we can't be, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to say it again. That bye week is looking good.
Yes, it is.
It is looking good. But what's even going to look better is when Jared Goff leads this offense down into the end zone to get us up 27-10.
Let's get it.
That's what's going to look better. I think we just got to run the ball right here. We need to kill some clock, chew up some real estate.
That Monday Night Football. So we got an extra day. We got to get some people packed, man.
Yeah.
That's the Seahawks. That's our bugaboo.
What? I can't stand the Seahawks, man.
Yeah.
And they've got a heck of a defense right now.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Morale Tarantino says red flakes in the helmet.
Whatever it is, man, it's sweet looking.
Yeah.
One of these days, I'll have all 32 helmets. I want to have a whole display.
Yeah.
If you guys ever caught the fantasy football show, don't forget, fantasy football tonight will be on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Jared's got a nice display in his little man cave area. He's got all the different helmets of the Lions and jerseys on dummies. You know, he's got all kinds of cool stuff. I think it's called a Hilux. Does that sound familiar? Hilux or something?
Yeah. Hilux. Yeah. Just a fantasy football note. It is my goal to win the league without doing anything at all to my team.
What is our score? Oh my gosh, if it is really this close and you haven't done anything with your team.
Nothing. Did not. I don't even know who's on the team.
Oh, there we go. J-Mo on the end around. He's going to get stiffened up, man. He's going to take a L.
Is it unblocked?
I totally missed it because ESPN keeps telling me something has happened, something's gone wrong, and it won't pull up my team. So,
all right. There was nothing there.
Oh, that was the double fake or the double reverse. Yeah, they read that one.
They brought too much pressure on that one. The reverse handoff almost didn't happen. He was right on top of Gibbs.
I've seen this play before. Here we go. That's an interception by Jared Goff. I seen it coming. Seen it coming. He's got to quit forcing the ball.
It was clear. It was clear. He can't do the tight windows in his goof phase. Just make the safe throw, Jared.
But I mean, that ball was so late; it wasn't even funny, and it should have been. It should have been later into the outside. He didn't see 45.
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't see him.
How?
Well, now we've got the Cardinals down in the 35-yard line. First play from scrimmage goes for. Oh shoot, he's still on his feet. Goes for about 6. Yep. Turd quarter. Not third. Turd. Turd. Turd nuggets for everybody. That's what they need to start serving at Ford Field is turd nuggets and free for everyone in the third quarter. Deep fried turd. Gonna have broiled turd and grilled turd and soup turd, turd on a stick, turd on a cup. Third and 2. Arizona's got the ball. Oh, you're good with all caps, man. I'm not too worried about it. Today's one of those days where frustration is all good.
I was looking for Braylon Dennis. You said all caps.
3rd and 2, and Aiden seems to pull Connor back, and they don't make it to the line of scrimmage. So this is either going to be a 4th and a go, or it's going to be a field goal. Looks like it's going to be a 4th and a go for the Birds.
Yeah, it's going to be probably Kyler Murray.
Yep, and that's what they have to be expecting. If I were anybody that knew anything about anything, I would put probably 5 defensive linemen in and 5 defensive backs and pull all my linebackers except for one. There he goes off the edge. Nobody quick enough. Oh, he could be short.
Is he short?
He could be short. You're going to have to throw that. Campbell, if you believe on it, you better throw your flag, buddy.
They'll give it to him.
Why didn't we have anybody to the outside? They're going to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, throw your flag, bud.
That's definitely not. Not a first down.
And his knee is down. Oh, yeah, he could be there. The ball is over. And on that but see, on that replay, he's over. If his knee was already down right there, which I think it was, if we can see the other side, knee is down now.
Knee was down before he reached it. Or maybe it was simultaneous.
Play is under review. I don't think Dan Campbell had to throw a flag. Yeah, oh, nope, he did throw the flag. Oh, hey, Dan. Let's do it, buddy. Let's get it.
They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, that fumble out of bounds, I don't know if that's going to count because He's already out of bounds.
I mean, even if he fumbled it out of bounds, it wouldn't matter
Right.
because it's not in the end zone.
All right. So far through 2.5 or a little over 2.5 quarters, your Detroit Lions have 255 total yards to the Birds, 169. Passing yards, Jared Goff is now, 14 of 16, 148 yards on the day to Kyler Murray's 88 yards. Rush yards, Lions have 107, 81 to the Birds. Yards per play average right now, Lions are 6.2 to the Birds 5.3. Lions have put up 15 first downs to the Cardinals 12. Third down efficiency, the Lions are having a much better day, 5 of 7. The Cardinals are 1 of 5. Fourth down efficiency, your Detroit Lions have not attempted a fourth down conversion yet, and the Cardinals are 1 of 1. Total plays, Lions have run 41 total offensive plays to the Cardinals 32. The Lions have allowed 1 sack, and Kyler Murray has evaded sacks all day. He's got 0 on the day. Lions have punted the ball twice. 7 penalties for 59 yards. That is the conversation of the day right now. The Detroit Lions are just committing too many self-inflicted wounds in this game. Time of possession, Lions are running away with the ball in hand. 23 minutes to the Cardinals 15. Man, we should be way ahead right now. Way ahead. But what did I say? I didn't think that any Cardinals running back was going to have more than 65 yards on the day. And right now, your running back for the Cardinals is Connor. He has 20. Kyler Murray has 46. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kyler Murray's down. He's a yard short. According to these two plays stitched together, he is a yard short.
Are they going to give it to him, though?
Well, Kyler's on the bench.
Oh.
Good call by Dan Campbell. I haven't heard the call yet, but I can only assume we have the ball back. And we do. All right.
Those plays, yeah.
Jared Goff under center from the 23-yard line. Come on, boys. Let's put it in the end zone. You got to give me another touchdown call. Great run by Gibbs. Oh, he has taken that ball for about 24 yards up to the 44-yard line.
And that's
20
why
yards.
he's the electrician.
He is the Blue Lightning.
No, he's the electrician. The Blue Lightning thing is J-Rod trying to give that to J-Mo. And I'm like, he's Waymo already. You can't give him.
Isn't lightning white?
No, sometimes it's blue. There's a blue tinge.
Hey, Sammy the Bull is back out there.
Sammy Lapotts.
All right, Lions going with 12 personnel. And fake handoff. J-Mo's rolling out to the right. So is Goff, and he completes the pass to Amon-Ra St. Brown for 12 yards and a first down.
Let's go.
This is the kind of offense I like. Get up on the ball. Let's go. Push it.
Almost 130 rushing yards.
That's the kind of ball I like to see. Nice pass, Jared.
I did say they need to get over 100 rushing yards.
And I don't know if he really caught that. He was fumbling that ball.
Hey.
All right, Jared's under center. We are back in 12 personnel. Hand off to the left. J-Mo cuts back. Or I'm sorry. He was not down. Gibbs, you were not down. Anyway, Gibbs, it was Gibbs, not J-Mo. Sorry. Gibbs also got an injury, and he's trying to get someone to come in for him. Gibbs took a shot or something. He was really signaling to get off the field, but he looked fine. Anyway, that's about six yards on the play. Is that Clowney? Does Clowney play for Arizona?
I thought Clowney signed with... Didn't he sign with the... Who did he sign with?
Oh, big long ball by Goff, and it's complete to J-Mo. Is he in bounds? It's about a 35-yard pass. I don't know if he got in.
Let's see.
Man, Goff, you've got to release that ball earlier. Oh, no, way out of bounds. 2 yards out of bounds.
Same thing he did to Tim Patrick last week.
Jamo's pissed. He looks pissed. You know, Jamo, it's not about you, buddy. It's about the team. The team. 3rd and 2, Goff's under center.
Because that would have put the team in the red zone.
Ew, Montgomery's going to go. He's pushing forward for the first down.
Let's go.
He was stuffed. They haven't signaled yet. My God. Oh, and that ref just picked up the ball and pushed it back. How can you do that? That's not where the ball landed.
Dude, come on now. What is this?
Did you see that? He just picked it up and pushed it back a half a yard.
What are we doing, man? Come on. Like, well, let's challenge it again. You got to challenge the spot.
I don't know if there's going to be a camera angle that shows that. Lions hurry up to the... they snap it, and that play is going nowhere. Lions are going to be stuffed on 4th down. Terrible play call. Absolutely terrible.
Why not just challenge the spot?
Yeah, well, they tried to do something, hurry up, and it didn't work. Come on, you just got to go power and go mano a mano and go in there and stuff it. You can... I hate the 3rd quarter.
Well, there's only 3 minutes left.
They had way too much penetration in on this Lions offensive line. They had that many people in, and you saw that they were rushing. So here's my question, Ben. At what point was Jared Goff going to say, I'm not just going to go up and play your play. I'm now just going to dink it right over the top to Jamo, and he's gone. That's all you had to do. All you had to do is dink it over the top to Jamo.
I told you that's why Jamo was pissed. He wasn't pissed because it was about him. He was pissed because it would have been in the red zone. It would have been a first down, and this wouldn't happen.
I'm sorry. I mean, they've got to be able to see this stuff. I'm not making any notes. I should be making notes this whole damn game, and I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, they're making improvements, I can say.
They are getting better week by week. Yes, they are.
And they should fully hit their stride after the bye week, like Campbell said. They'll have an extra week to look at things, make some adjustments, but win this one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a must-win game.
Yeah.
This is a must-win game.
Especially the way that their offense is playing and the way that their defense is playing.
Well, I mean, the defense, it's by design, like we talked about. I think that it's pretty clear that they're not trying to get a ton of pressure in this game. I think they're just trying to contain the biggest threat for their team right now, which is Kyler
Murray.
Yeah. I think it's pretty clear.
That's what I'm saying. They're doing a pretty good job of it.
I'd say so too. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
Not one bit.
So we don't want to waste anything.
I also said I shouldn't put on my jersey.
The third quarter is the third quarter.
I just don't understand our third quarter. I really don't.
Unless we get a quick score, we won't score in this third quarter either.
Well, I'm glad to see at least Dan Campbell had the balls enough to throw a flag, right? And get a call reversed.
But he should have thrown another one.
Maybe. I just don't think that there would have been a good enough, nice play by Branch to break up the pass. I don't think that there would have been a good enough camera view, you know?
The Honey Brancher does it again.
All right, defense, let's go. Murray takes a snap, hands it off behind the line, and Connor's getting chased out of bounds for a loss of about 4.
Let's go. Now, I did say they weren't going to give up on the run easy. They're still in the third quarter. He looking like DeAndre Swift out there.
Well, you know who else isn't giving up on the run? That is your Los Angeles Rams that just came within a touchdown of the San Francisco 49ers running the ball up the middle. How many pieces of gum does Dan Campbell chew in a game?
How many cups of coffee does he drink every morning?
That dude is so jacked, it's not even funny. Like, his eyes are so wide. Oh, Kyler's got pressure. Lions are pushing, and Kyler throws it up, and two Lions collide with each other. What would have been a for sure interception by Terry and Arnold, and they bang each other. I'm sorry, by Kirby Joseph would have been another interception. Let's watch the play. Here we go. Terrian's got good coverage on Dortch.
Yeah.
Oh, there is holding all over the field, and that would have been a branch interception.
Hey, it's all good as long as it's incomplete pass and no penalty flags.
So let me ask you a question. If you're a defensive lineman and you're running free will towards the quarterback and you are pushed from behind and you go to the ground, is that not a penalty?
Yeah, I would say that was offensive pass interference against whoever that receiver Terry on honor was. Was that Wilson?
Yeah, it would have been Wilson.
Pushed him. But, I'm just glad the refs didn't, look at Terry on Arnold getting pushed and go, hey, you must have done something. That's DPI.
All right. What is it, about 8:30 in the morning over there?
It is exactly 8:36.
Yeah, everyone's waking up and you're home.
Yeah. I'm about to head out anyway.
I don't know. I just saw Afro Man out in Arizona.
Was he?
Yeah, I just saw him.
The actual Afro?
No. Ben. Lions fan.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes.
What is going on here? This has got to be the dumbest play I've ever seen in my life by the Lions, and it is going to go for some positive yardage. That was like a fake, and Goff is just 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He was trying to dirt the ball, and Montgomery somehow caught it.
Hey, when it's going well, it's going well.
And Graham Glasgow was definitely holding. It wasn't called.
It's about time they miss some holding penalties on the Lions. They miss it on everybody else.
Goff takes a snap. Montgomery off to the left side. He reaches forward for what should be a Detroit Lions.
First down. All
right, what do we got here? Belorme McQuaig says, broken play, high school call. Yes, exactly. That was terrible. I missed the commercial. Sorry about that, Tarantino. Solid 3-and-out for the Lions defense. Them girls are down 20-3 to the Ravens. I love it. All right, Goff is under center.
He gets no chicken.
1st and 10, and it's a handoff to the left. Demo dove between the legs of the defender for an extra yard, which should be about a 6-yard gain.
There we go.
That was funny. He dove between their legs.
Would that count as a nutmeg?
Oh, well, what?
A nutmeg.
What is that?
Like in basketball, when you dribble the ball between the defender's legs, it's called a nutmeg.
I'd never heard that before.
Yeah.
All right, coming up on the end of the third here, thankfully.
Hey, I mean,
Lions should not get a playoff here.
They're moving the ball.
All right, we are entering the fourth quarter. Let's go.
Let's get it.
It is now Chef's call.
Yeah, I'll be lagging, but I'll call it. Everybody in the chat just acts surprised.
Is it just me or does my color seems off? Oh.
These medication commercials are wild because the side effects. Like if you start bleeding from both eyes, please consult your doctor and stop taking it. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah. What? Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, if your heart stops while taking arrhythmiasmia, please stop taking it and call a doctor. Like,
If my heart stops, I don't think I'm going to be able to call anybody.
like Sky Rizzy. Sky Rizzy is for psoriasis, and it's got the wildest side effects. And you're like, okay, is a skin condition really worth like bleeding from the liver? And like, come on. I get it, but no.
So that's crazy. Celine 313 is like, wow, 33-7 Panthers. Young is never taking a snap with them again. You know, they have fielded a bunch of calls on trading for Bryce Young. And according to the Panthers, they turned it down. You know, they said they have no plans on trading him. Now I'm beginning to wonder if they're going to second guess. You know,
Well, see, I think that it happened though in reverse because the coach came out during his weekly press conference and said that they didn't have any plans of trading him. But then the story dropped today that they are fielding calls. So maybe I think Miami should do it because their season is over.
Demo takes a wild one there for a first down. Lions 1st and 10. It's your call now. Where are you at right now? I'm at 1441.
Yeah, I'm at 1455.
I'm at 35.
Yeah, so about 20 seconds behind. All right, 1st and 10 Lions. We'll see what happens as I'm 20 seconds behind. And it's not like my stream, like because my stream is still saying live. So it's not like it's like lagged behind or anything. All right, Goff is under center. Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Fake handoff. Ooh, Goff evades the pressure and throws it into the dirt at Jahmyr Gibbs's feet. 2nd and 10.
And that was a planned dirt ball, just so y'all know.
It was.
It's called a throwaway.
Yes.
Come on, J-Mo. It's J-Mo time. Let's go. Let's go up top.
If Nick Realisis or whatever his name is gets crazy and gives him single coverage, I definitely would love to see that. No safety help. Just give it to him. All right, Goff is in the gun. Empty set. Drops back to pass, and he gets sacked. He thought he was going to run for a first down. I guess he's feeling himself a little bit because he did it in the last 2 games.
No, I think he was just trying to move outside the pocket. But someone please explain to me how Dante Stills goes unblocked by not one, but by 2 offensive linemen. And Jared Goff couldn't get out of the way. I cannot stand this next play that happens.
Scheme was.
I can't stand Ben Johnson some days.
Please tell me it's not a smoke screen.
You can call it whenever you see it.
There we go. Oh, it is a 2-yard pass. Pretty much. But is it a defensive holding penalty? Do we get an automatic first down here?
I don't know what they called. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it came in the secondary. Pass it.
Well, it's clearly on the offense. It's 4th and 12. We're punting the ball.
Offensive pass interference.
Who did they call it on?
I don't even know.
Because I'll tell you right now, St. Brown has never had a call ever of offensive pass interference. Wow, what an extremely balanced offense today, but still some really stupid calls.
Yeah.
You need a first down, and you're going to throw it for 2 yards on a BS in route?
3rd and 17.
Come on, Ben.
You know what? This is a Lions problem. It's not a Ben Johnson problem. There is something that causes our offensive coordinators to throw it short of the sticks on 3rd down. This didn't just happen with Ben Johnson.
And then Murray comes out of the box firing,
All right, Murray's under center, 1st and 10, fake handoff. And whoever is that's not Aleem McNeil, but he was held. I mean, he was held right in front of the quarterback, and there was nothing called.
Yeah, long play to Harrison for a long first down of about 15, 18 yards, whatever it was. 18 yards.
Wingo got grabbed.
Oh.
All right. 1st and 10. Kyler Murray is in the shotgun. All right. Play action pass, which should not happen.
What are they calling now? Personal foul on Josh Paschal?
Was it roughing the passer? Had to be.
It was a bang bang play.
Yep.
I mean, even in slow motion, it was bang bang. All because they didn't get the first down. They'd throw a cheap flag. Man, I can't stand this.
That was.
So wait, what's the what was the DraftKings on this?
Oh my god, I don't understand how that was roughing the passer.
There you go, Branch. Way to stand on business, dude. What's the DraftKings on this? How many points do the refs need to make up? -7.
1st and 10.
-7.5 is the latest line. So they need to get him within about 2 points to cover.
Yeah. Branch with a good tackle.
Oh, actually, they just need to give him a field goal. That's all they need to give him.
All right.
Another flag.
Well, they're trying. They zoomed in on Terrion Arnold before the play.
Yeah, our receivers are not getting good separation again today.
Okay. That should have been a false start, right? Yep. Okay, good.
All right, I hope Aaron Glenn starts to dial something up because this game can go any way right now.
Well,
a huge hold on Hutch, not called.
Yeah, they're not calling things.
Huge hold.
Does the NFL just not care?
Well, they just don't care that it's the Lions.
I mean, things that are this egregious, that screen pass went for what? Was that 5 yards?
The hold on Wingo was what? Was that a 3rd down, 2nd down?
think it was a second down.
Well, I'm surprised that Terrion Arnold didn't get flagged for something.
1 for 6 on third down. All right. Lions bringing pressure. Oh,
I'm surprised.
Good job. Marvin Harrison Jr. was targeted. The ball was way over his head. So he's just got to work on that arrival timing. He's getting there a little early, but that one was bang, bang. Good no call. 4th and 7. And clearly they didn't get it.
I was just clapping for my dog. Here, Pooch. Here, Pooch.
Yeah. 4th and 7. Kyler Murray is in the shotgun. Drops back, throws incomplete. Great play.
Great play. Good
Kirby
job.
Joseph.
Great play. Good job.
Great play by Kirby Joseph to get there, knock that ball away.
Oh, Lord.
Kirby is playing like a top 10 safety right now.
Are we going to get enough? I don't think we're going to get enough people in this this stream.
I'll take the jersey.
We got 1,000 views, so we got ads on too. Let's kill these ads.
Yeah. I think last week I had like 3,500 views.
We got to figure out how to dual stream it.
Yeah.
So on Streamlabs or whatever it was called, I used to be able to stream to multiple channels, which I know how to do it with this other program. I just haven't tried it yet, which maybe we should try it. But
yeah, definitely should. Geico commercials are the best, man. Whoever is in the marketing department in Geico, they're geniuses.
Okay, so we've got 3 JMO tickets sold for jerseys.
All right.
Let me see here. Let me go back in here. I haven't really been pushing it, but if you guys want in on the JMO jersey giveaway, it is at the Buy Me a Coffee /Rockdon. It's only $5 a ticket to get a JMO jersey, and it will be, a jersey just like this, just JMO. Of course, you get to choose whatever color you want. You get to choose color and size. The reserve on this is $130. All of the proceeds go to Rockdown Cancer Foundation. The draw date is 10/15. That's for the tickets. We had to get above 100 viewers in here to be able to give a jersey away, man. We got to get this stream shared. We've only got 10 minutes left.
100 likes.
Got 59 likes. That's all right. I don't do a lot of streams. I'll do the away game one, so it doesn't help. It doesn't help.
19 minutes of total possession for the Arizona Cardinals. Almost 30 minutes for the Lions. Gibbs takes the handoff to the right for a gain of 3 yards. It was 2 yards, so 2nd and 8 coming up.
All right, looks like it's
still within reach. So let's go ahead and get us a touchdown. Put it out of reach.
Well, the Lions need to get at least. A touchdown would put it away.
3.
Yeah, if we get 3, either way they'd have to go. They'd have to get 2 scores, right? They need a touchdown and a field goal to tie. But 3 would at least not make them or give them the option to tie. They'd have to score 2 TDs. Which I don't see that happening right now.
Unless Marvin Harrison gets loose.
Yeah, which he hasn't gotten loose yet, and he's really frustrated. So,
Well, that scramble drill, that was a key. You can't allow the scramble drill to happen, and it hasn't because they haven't come up with all the pressure. Okay, that looked like some Kansas City Chiefs type of motion shift there. All right, 3rd and 8. Goff drops back and he throws a deep ball to JMO.
what? Now you want to go deep? Dude, we just needed a first down. That's it. Just a first down. We didn't need a 50-yard bomb that ended up going to nobody. Thank God we
JMO
have.
had a step on his receiver too, and Goff threw it to the wrong shoulder.
No, I don't think that play was ever open. It looks
He had a
open.
step on him.
Yeah, but it looks open at the end, but we don't know what was happening at the pass.
Someone just got blocked into the punter. They could have thrown a flag there. No? Okay. No flag. All right. So we downed it. They're showing that play again. They got overturned.
Keep praying, Murray.
All right. So the Arizona Cardinals have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Yeah, Salty, I'd agree with you, man. Our offensive line is not playing like it has. Our offensive line looks really suspect this year. I mean, they're playing decent, but it's few and far between. Oh, shoot. That could have been a targeting hit.
All right. So it's 2nd.
We got somebody
6.
hurt.
We do or they do?
Oh, yeah. That was definitely a targeting hit on Kirby. They didn't call it. He's gonna get a letter in the mail. No, there's a Cardinal down.
Okay.
Offensive lineman. So right when the Cardinals about to go up tempo, they get stalled out.
He led with his elbow there. I don't think he led with his head.
No, but it was still shoulder to helmet contact. So, anytime you make contact with the head, it doesn't matter what body part it is. At least that's the way I understand the rule.
It's a good no call.
Well, I'm glad they didn't call it, but it should have been called.
Yeah.
Maybe Kirby is dirty.
Yeah.
You think?
Especially when the receiver lowers his head and goes into Kirby. That's very dirty.
All right, so we got Scott DeHand at the Lions fan 76 bought in on the JMO jersey, and Roger Alowski also got in on the JMO jersey.
Trace says, who's going to be their RT? Maybe Kobe Source, though.
So, Roger Alowski, you actually just bought a coffee. I'm going to make sure that goes towards the JMO jersey.
Heck.
Which we draw in a couple weeks.
Heck is it? I wonder how many times he hears what the heck in a day. All right, it's 1st and 10. Kyler Murray in the shotgun. Is Kyler Murray ever under center?
Right, he is, but it seems like it's rare.
Yeah. Throws it behind Marvin Harrison Jr. Good coverage by Terrion Arnold. Boy, Terrion is gonna be a star.
He'll get there.
He's gonna be one. His coverage is good, man. He's just got to trust his technique and calm down, relax a bit.
Hmm.
All right, Kyler Murray, 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. Drops back, throws it to Marvin Harrison. Oh, no, to Dortch. Kirby Joseph on the coverage. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
That was a Meek.
Was that a Meek?
Yeah, it was a
I
Meek the
thought it was
Freak.
Joseph.
That was great coverage by Meek.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they were both kind of there.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised on that play that Aiden didn't get, just like this play. I'm surprised there's no dirty laundry yet. I'm surprised. Like Aiden he's got to pull back. If that ball comes out of his hand, you've just got to pull back because right now they are looking to give you anything.
Mm-hmm. All right. 3rd and 10.
Good pullback, Aiden. Good job.
Very well overthrown.
Great job, Aiden.
4th and 10. 4th and 10? And you mean they're not going to go for it?
They punted.
Wow.
Oh, come on, Leaf. Leaf scares me. All right, now Ben Johnson. Look, dude, all we need is just to move the ball down the field. That's it. That's all we need. Nothing crazy. No deep shots. You've got 8 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. You need to take at least half of that off this clock and score. 1 touchdown puts the game away. A field goal makes them have to get 2 touchdowns, and they will not have enough time to do that. So just get down and Jake Bates, nail the coffin with your foot, please.
Yeah. Well said.
Just a couple of first downs and get this ball on the other side of the field and kick a field goal at a minimum. By the way, before I forget, we got some exciting news with Rocked On Detroit Lions and the Rocked On Podcast Network. So we talked about doing a cruise this last year. We didn't get it off the ground. We talked about doing bus trips, and we didn't get that off the ground because it was just a little bit late. So bus trips are going to be back in play, but the cruise is already set. And there's only going to be about 45 seats available. We may be able to get more seats or rooms, whatever you want to call it, on the cruise line. But this is for Rocked On Cancer Foundation. So not only are you going to be contributing towards Rocked On Cancer Foundation, but you will also have an opportunity to travel with 50 of your most loyal Detroit Lions fans. And I will have different options for you to pick which kind of trip you want to go on. And then we'll narrow it down. I mean, we could go to Alaska. We could do Caribbean. I mean, we could do just about anything that you want to do. And it is a very fair, very, very fair rate. Probably do a 7-nighter or a 7-day cruise. And right now I'm thinking it's probably going to be either right after rookie mini camp or so either right before training camp to do it, or it would be after the first preseason game is what I'm thinking. So that way we go on the trip and come back and we're ready. You know, we're ready for the regular season to start up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. It's going to be, what would that be? That'd be like mid-July or mid-August, I guess. Wherever it's going to be hot.
Carolina Panthers are not going to go in 17. Just an update. All right. Golf under center, 1st and 10. That is going to be a run to the right. Oh, it was a counter. It's set up, cut back.
Yeah, you want to
Gibbs
talk about
finds
a
lane.
dog right now. Monty is an absolute dog.
That was money, yeah.
I mean, he's just getting lifted up. I mean, look at, there's 4 offensive linemen just picking him up and pushing him forward.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Panay gets in there. St. Brown got in there. But he's literally off of his feet.
Yeah, he was just getting carried. Lauren McQuaig says that looks like Lions rugby right there.
Yeah, it did. All right. Monty again off the left side for a gain of 2, 3. Call it 3.
I'm starting to get a little concerned though, because, going back and watching the highlights of today, like our offense just doesn't have that it factor right now. Like we don't have that. We're going to go do this and you can't stop it. You know what I mean?
I feel like the first 2 weeks of the season, it was, not enough identity going on. And now they're kind of getting back to it. So it's going to take maybe a game more. 2nd and 8. And that goes for
Another
6 yards.
Another great run, man.
Montgomery being the battering ram to put the game away, as he was in the overtime period against the Los Angeles Rams.
What is Gibbs throwing his hands up for? I think Monty got a little banged up on that last play.
Yeah, he looked like it was a slight limp as Jahmyr Gibbs came in. Jahmyr Gibbs, 82 yards on 15 carries. Montgomery, 20 yards on 102 yards on 20 carries.
All right, Gibbs, finish it out. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Yeah, we knew that play was coming. Come on, Ben. I mean, the inside counter is not a play. Ben. Calling your mom, Ben.
Yeah.
That is not a play you run right there.
Buda Baker knew it was coming too.
Everybody, and you didn't even put a body on him.
4th and 1.
Is he going for it? Oh, hell no.
He's going for it.
Just kick the ball, Dan. You better get this. They're not going to hike it. Oh, we jumped offside, but did they jump offside first? Come on, Panay. Either way, we're booting the ball. We were never going to hike it.
Yeah. Yeah, that helps us. We had a false start. Well, yeah.
I mean, it helps us either way because it gives Fox a little bit more room.
Yeah. I mean, they jumped first, but they didn't jump into the neutral zone. So Panay was just reacting to. That was close. That definitely was close.
Oh, I would have lost my mind there if we would have went for that and not gotten it. What do you mean Detroit called a timeout?
When did they call a timeout and for what?
So did we not? They called the timeout before the penalty. Fair catch, all the way down at the 6.
Yeah, Jack Fox has been kind of an MVP here in the second half.
Yeah, he has been. But what I was saying earlier is, like I'm a little concerned that the offense, and I get your point too. Like, the first couple of weeks you're trying to figure yourself out. Today, again, I would say that Dan Campbell at the podium is going to say, I felt we got better today. He's probably going to say that. And I would agree. Mm-hmm. I would say that there is factions of this game that the Lions have gotten better in. But overall, I have a bad taste in my mouth with some of the ways that we're playing football. And a lot of it is revolving around play calling.
Yeah. Some of the play calls are not, they're not great.
You can't blame the players for a bad play call. You can't. Yeah. It's not fair to them. Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
Little dump off over the middle
Damn it.
for a gain of, what was that, 5 yards? 4 yards, second and
Oh.
6. Kyler Murray drops back. Ooh. Aiden Hutchinson almost knocked it down, and they get a first down. Why did I almost call him
Oh
Lou Dortch?
no.
All right, something happened that I didn't see yet.
Oh no. Sorry.
Must have been a touchdown. Oh no. Oh, is that Brian Branch? And Brian Branch is out on the field. Ooh, head to head, that helmet to helmet. Trey McBride initiated that contact. So definitely should have been a penalty on Trey McBride.
I think Branch is heavily concussed.
Yeah, he was out.
But Branch went in, he led for the tackle. Then McBride came down. But Branch has got to keep his head up.
McBride initiated that contact. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, he dipped the crown of his head into Branch.
No penalty.
Right.
Second play that injured one of our players that did not get called, not get flagged. Yeah, that was all McBride. So I really think that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes and Sheila, they all just need to take a trip down and see Roger, because I don't think letters are going to do it. This is ridiculous.
God, I hope Branch is okay. That did not look good.
Yeah. To have to probably hit him with some smelling salts and get him up on the sidelines. But yeah, he's up.
Offsides, it should. Oh, and a hole. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? They literally threw 8 into the ground.
Yeah. Like I said, they're going to need to take a trip to see Roger, because this is ridiculous.
And I don't even know if that ball was in bounds. What are you doing, Dan?
I think he was in bounds.
Oh, poor tackling angles. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Aiden literally got thrown to the ground. Not only did he jump off sides, the left tackle, but then he threw Aiden to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, finally a sack on Murray. About time.
There we go.
Don't celebrate, Aiden. Just get back in the damn huddle, dude. It's not a time to celebrate.
He's just celebrating his Defensive Player of the Year award.
It's a little early for that.
Well, he's on pace. He's on pace to break Strahan's record.
It's way early for that.
I'm just saying.
I know, but we know that Aiden will disappear for 4 or 5 games.
Possibly. Second and 17, Murray in the shotgun, drops back, and he throws it up to Marvin Harrison Jr. and Terrion Arnold with the stickiness of the coverage. Incomplete.
I wonder if I'm going to have all 22 available after the game, because I want to see.
How long does it usually take you to get it?
Usually a day.
Yeah.
The next day. Oh.
Yeah, me as well. 3rd and 17. Murray, of course, is in the shotgun.
See, and right now he's able to just kind of pluck and pick us apart because we're in this bend but don't break kind of defense. But right now it's just breaking. But what are they doing kicking a field goal? I mean, they know that they have to score twice, right? So they're hoping that they can hold us and get the ball back.
Yep.
And then they could win the game with a 2-point conversion. That's exactly what I was saying. We've got to get a field goal.
Yep.
They should be going for this right now. And Prater nails it.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like how close this game is at all. If the Lions do not score a field goal, we could be in trouble. Especially with Branch out right now. That is huge not having him in this game.
Mm-hmm. Who's in for him? Joseph. It can't be Joseph.
No. It'd be Brandon Joseph.
Yeah, I just saw him on the field goals, but is he in for Branch?
He'd have to be, wouldn't he?
Hey. Yeah, that's scary. I mean, who's better, Strickland or Joseph? Like, I'm not confident in either one of them.
Vildor is in. So did we rotate somebody around? So, I mean, you could have Tyrion, you have Amik, you have Carlton, which Carlton, look, he's played well at times, but so far he's shown me that he can get burned. Yeah, good thing Lions didn't want to pay Prater, right, Ryan? I love it. Hey, Bates has been good, but damn it, he can't be missing extra points. That is a free point you just can't miss.
Yep.
And if we don't play bully ball right now and go and take this ball and run it down their throats and go home, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Why is Dorsey back there?
He's been one of our returners.
All game?
During the season. He was during preseason, too. Look, we need to mix it up. You know that Arizona's going to... We know that Arizona's going to come up to the line ready for the run. So how do you beat a defense that knows you're going to run the ball?
You try to pass it 55 times?
No. You've got to dial up the right runs. You can't do the same old runs. You've got to do something different that you haven't done. You've got to bring in bigger bodies.
Ben Johnson has it in him. Have 107. We are outrushing them by 98 yards.
Yeah. So right now you've got to go either goal line or jumbo the entire time and just do bully ball. You can't go. You can't go into 11 personnel. I mean, you can't even do 12 personnel.
Nope. They tried to fool him. Go left. Monty gets how many yards are they going to give him?
I think he probably got 3 yards. Just bully ball. That's all you do. Bully and let the clock run. You need about 2 first downs to make this game pretty close to over.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to get 1 first down in the under 2 minutes. Yeah. What do they call timeout? Why is there a flag on the field? False start? You got to be shitting me. 58? Penei Sewell.
That was pretty close, man.
What in the hell, Ben Johnson? You cannot. I got to shut up. I'm going to lose it. That you have to pass. And Jared Goff has to audible out of this play. Not only do they miss a block, but it's clear that everybody knows that you're going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Switch it to the other side of the field. let them rush you off that end. Throw it over their head. But Ben's got to know this stuff. He's done it long enough. And now you're in a third down. You're passing it. Gee, that's creative. At least we got the first down.
Well, that's good. That's progress. That's what we needed.
Jesus. But you get what I'm saying here. I mean, if it wasn't for us having St. Brown right now, who somehow got open.
Yeah.
And Goff actually delivered a good ball.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that to your offense.
You know, we just got to find our rhythm. But Ben Johnson is, you know, I get that they know that you're going to run the ball, but when you stack the line to the right and still run it there, it's like, you know, they're coming with the run blitz.
So last season, teams knew that we were going to run the ball, and we ran the ball, and we had a lot of success, right? What's not working this year? Because we have the same offensive line. Jonah is not the reason. Jonah was terrible.
I mean, Jonah was good at run blocking, but he was often missing.
Right. Well, I guess what I'm saying is, what's the difference between this year and last year? We have the same offensive line except for we added Zeitler. I'll tell you right now, if the Lions don't go out and get a first-round guard next year, I'm going to be upset. Or second-round guard, I'll be upset. First or second. They have to. They have to get a receiver and a guard in the first and second round. And then Brad Holmes is going to have to move up into the third round and get us another linebacker. Because that's where we are sorely having an issue is the linebacker room. Not only with depth, but we need guys that can cover.
Yeah.
So if we were to get those three positions at a premium rate, you know, premium position, that would really, really help this team. I'm not saying we need to look forward to the draft right now. I'm just pointing out the obvious that those are a few positions that we could really use right now.
Yeah. Well, I haven't noticed Jack Campbell today. Have you?
I wouldn't say that I noticed him.
And that's...
I mean, sometimes that's good.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we haven't seen a bunch of, you know, Trey McBride catching a bunch of passes in his face. We haven't seen him missing tackles. So he's either doing his job or he's not playing. I think I would lean more towards he's doing his job today.
So Salty, you absolutely take a guard in the first round. And here's why. It's going to be like a tackle that is migrating to a guard. Now we still have Manu. We don't know what's going to happen. We have Mahogany. We don't know what's going to happen. Right. So we have guys, but I'm saying you need to go out and get a first round style of talent that you know can come in and play, because you're not going to have Zeitler next year more than likely. And you need another young offensive lineman that can grow up. Man, Montgomery's jersey is about to fall apart. But yeah, so like, you know, Talis Fuagas and the, you know, Fashanus and the Fontenus, and I mean, all of these good tackles that some of them moved to guard this year. That's why I'm saying you're going to get a guard. You're actually getting a tackle, but they're going to move to guard in their first year, typically when your bookends are solid. And then you have a guy that can switch outside to Taylor Decker's position when Taylor Decker's done in a couple of seasons. This new rook will be ready to go. So that's where I'm going with that. But no, usually you get a guard, really
second and 8.
Really good guard in the end of the second, early third. Get rid of it.
All right, second and 8, just outside the 50. Goff is under center. They're shifting everyone to the right again. Oh, rolling out.
Go,
Goff
Giraffe,
scrambles
go.
for the first down.
Go,
Let's
Giraffe, go.
Let's go.
The broken giraffe does it again.
As I said last week and the week before, who said golf isn't mobile? Who said golf isn't
I
mobile?
love it. There you go. Celine knows that I call him the giraffe. I've heard more people picking up on this. That is the game, people. The Lions are going to win this game 20-13. But more people are picking up on the giraffe call. I think it's hilarious. Oh, man.
No timeouts for the Arizona Cardinals.
All right.
We are in victory formation because that is a victory. The Lions move to 2-1, and the sky is not falling.
Not yet.
We get to hold the SOL fans at bay for one more week, and something just happened with the Rams.
I don't know, but that is Dan Campbell's 9th straight win after a loss. The Lions do not lose 2 games in a row.
I was just going to say that before I saw something happen with the Rams. I don't know what happened with the Rams.
Well, the Rams game is now on, and it is tied 24-24, and they just picked up a huge pass interference penalty with 37 seconds left, and they are in field goal range. Wow.
Yeah. The Cowboys are also trying to make a game of it.
That could really screw up my picks this week. Josh McCarty has a hamstring issue too.
Who?
Cardi, their kicker. He had a hamstring issue all week.
The Rams kicker?
Yeah. So, I mean, he's he's going to kick. But
the Rams to win?
No, I picked the 49ers. I never would have thought the Rams would come close in this game with all their injuries. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, like I said, for the Rams, they have a lot of, wide receivers that can make plays. I wouldn't have touched any of them with a 10-foot pole because you just don't know who is going to make the plays.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, your Detroit Lions win. Yes, we're now watching the Rams game. You can stick around if you want.
Ryan Van Valkenburg says Jared Vick.
Jared Vick, geez,
he is the real Vanilla Vick.
Vanilla Vick. Oh my goodness. I think that should be a thumbnail, chef.
Well, Danny Dimes is they call him Vanilla Vick. That's why I said Jared Goff is the real Vanilla Vick.
You know what's crazy is that it is the exact same play that happened to none other than who was our tight end back then against the Cowboys. Remember?
Was it Dan Campbell?
No. After him.
You talking about?
Remember the pass interference?
Pettigrew.
Exact same play.
Yeah. And they didn't pick this one up.
Funny, isn't it?
Wow. And Matthew Stafford was the quarterback there too.
That's right.
That's amazing. Well, maybe the rule changed since 2014.
Yeah, no, it's just not the Lions.
Yeah, they're good at changing rules after they screwed the Lions. Uh-oh. The Dallas Cowboys have scored their third touchdown in about 3 minutes, and it is now 28-24. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the game. And I'm sure they're going to be kicking the extra point to make it 25-28.
So as far as the post-game show, we'll watch the end of this game, and then we'll end this stream, and then the post-game show will be up about 30 minutes or so from now. It won't be a long post-game show. It'll just be a nice little wrap-up for the day, and then we'll get on to bigger and better things. We didn't hit 100 people. I can't give a jersey away. I'm really disappointed. So here's what I'm going to do. Really disappointed. Chef, you got your chat open, right?
Yes.
Oh, see, I don't know how that's going to work. Why don't you go ahead and just blindly, roll your mouse or something. Wow, the Rams just went up 27-24. 2 seconds left. The Rams are going to win this game. That sucks for my picks. Just blindly pick someone that I can send something to, and then they'll just have to email me their information.
Motown Mitch is where my
Motown Mitch. All right. Well, I couldn't give a jersey away, but Motown Mitch, you're going to get a consolation prize. There's still raffle tickets available for the other jersey, though. And those will be available now for a couple more weeks, and then it'll be drawn. We'll try this again on our next away game that I'm not there. And we'll try to give away another jersey. But you can always do the raffles. We've got so much stuff up on Buy Me a Coffee right now. There's Hall of Fame Barry collection. There's Jameson jersey. There's Eric Hipple seat back from Pontiac Silverdome. There's going to be a Penei Sewell helmet put up this week. There's a Chris Spielman helmet. There's all kinds of stuff. So get in there and buy some raffle tickets. Support Rock On Cancer Foundation. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Are you going to do post game, or are you done for the day?
How long is it going to be?
30 minutes or less. It's not going to be, we just did the whole stream, so it won't be that long. It'll be just a quick recap.
Yeah, I can do it.
All right. We'll be back in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes tops on the other thumbnail. So you guys have a good day. Way to go, Lions, and a good win. Ben Johnson, we got to have a talk, buddy. You kept it way, way, way too close.
Got some splaining to do.
Yep. Some of these play calls I just don't get. But you know what? We got the win, and that's all that matters. Appreciate you guys for joining us tonight. We'll see you back here in about 30. Take care. As soon as I can find my outro, because I don't know where it is right now, but it's in here somewhere. That's definitely not it.